Hey, you
Hey,
guys.
happy
Hello,
Sunday.
hello. Happy Sunday to you all. Hello. Welcome in. I see a bunch of people already here. Thank you, guys. Welcome to our Sunday night Coleman Collective. I am Sarah the Traveling Button, and this is my wonderful hubby, David, Junk
Hey,
Drunk Mantiques. Make sure as you're coming in, if you would, throw a little thumbs up on this broadcast and on this stream. Every little bit helps. And if you have not subscribed to the Traveling Button or to Junk Drunk Mantiques here on the tube, well, please do so. It's free, free. Hello, you guys. Happy fall. How's the weather where everybody is? It is beautiful here. It is so nice out. The weather is perfect. We're getting to the yummy fall temperature where you can just sit outside every night with a little hoodie on, and I love it.
Oh, it's excellent because like in the daytime, even with the sun out, it's with the breeze, it's just like perfect. We spent probably about 2 hours on the patio just kind of working on our stuff just because it's so nice out.
Yeah.
Oh, Karen said she's in Idaho.
Karen is on the travel. Yes, they left
right.
this morning.
I
Yes,
forgot about
we will be seeing Karen tomorrow. I'm very excited. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Yay. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Hi, you guys. Thank you again for being here with us and supporting small business. Every little bit helps. So we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. So this week, we on Tuesday got to go to a private pick. And I think I told you about it a little bit last week.
Yeah.
It was a private pick that we had been working on for, oh gosh, quite some time. This person found me on Instagram, and she and her sister were getting rid of a bunch of their mother's things. And the family had already gone through it. They had already had some estate sales and so on. And she wanted us to come through and go through what was left. So we did. We went to a private pick on Tuesday, and it was absolutely fantastic. So many wonderful antiques. Lots of wonderful mid-century jewelry. I have Bakelite, Miriam Haskell, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and some really fabulous like 1900s through 1920s, 30s stuff.
Yeah. And I mean, the clocks alone, anytime I can find a good vintage or antique clock, I'm all about it. We have one that is antique that was in a shoebox, all apart. Spent some time on it and it's going. And then this one back here, spent some time on it and it's just a wonderful clock. And then the little alarm clock that I didn't even have to fiddle with. So yeah, and between that and some of the ephemera and some of the mantiques, it was just so much fun. And she had it all laid out in her living room on tables so we could look through it all. So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It was kind of like going to our own little private estate sale. She had everything all laid out very nicely. And yeah, we just made a pile and had fun with it. So pretty much everything tonight is coming from the private pick we did on Tuesday. So very grateful for those. If you happen to be local in the Colorado area, let us know if you're ever wanting to let go of some vintage, some antiques, some things. We are here for it for sure. So, yes, how's everybody's week been? I hope everybody is hanging in there and doing well, as are we. Hello. Oh, V said internet went off just as I said hello. I'm back now. Well, that reminds me, I do want to say hi to everybody in the chat tonight. Welcome in. Hi, Lisa. Thank you so much for being here and being the main mod on duty. We appreciate you very much. Lisa is our bid ender. So if you are looking for the bid in tonight, it will be coming from Miss Lisa. And she is reminding you, no just in case bids. And please throw out your very best bids. A bid is a promise to pay. All sales are final because it is all vintage and antiques. And if you're wondering how this works or you just happened in here, well, hello, first of all. Pop out if you're lurking and let our chat welcome you. It's a very friendly atmosphere. Everybody is very kind, very silly. It's just always a good time in our chat. So love all of our chatters. Here's what we need from you. If you think you want to buy something tonight, we need your real name, We need your YouTube username that's here in the chat. And then we need your shipping address so we can get you your goodies. Everything purchased tonight is going to be invoiced tomorrow. We always invoice every Monday. And then Wednesday night, we will be at Super Junk this week. And that will all combine with next Sunday's sale. So apologies, we didn't get to Super Junk this week. We will be back out there this coming week on Wednesday night at 8 p.m. So definitely come hang with us for a live shopping experience. It's always a live shopping. So this is also a link that Lisa has dropped into the chat. Thank you, Lisa. My fall merch is on sale, and Redbubble keeps running different sales. So especially if you're a first-time orderer, you can get traveling button merch, junk drunk mantique merch at our little Redbubble shop, and the link is right there. It's some fun vintage designs. I hope you like them. So yes, once we invoice you, payment is expected within 48 hours of receiving your invoice. And we appreciate you supporting our small businesses. So thank you guys again for being in the house. If you would, and you haven't already, please again, throw a thumbs up on this stream. Every little bit helps us in that algorithm. Thank you so much. Hi, Trippy. How are you? It is great to see you. She said, oh, look, I'm early. I love that. Hi, Susan Arvuvu. Welcome to you. Thank you for being here. There's Terza. Hello, hello. All right, we got Miss Susan Jackson Tim here. She said, hello, beautiful months and gorgeous chat peeps and fabulous Colemans. Aw, thanks, Susan.
Well, that's so nice.
Hi, Trina. Welcome in. Great to see you. Karen, be safe traveling, girly. Yes. I hope you can see us. Hi, Risa. Welcome in. Miss Gloria Boyd is here. Hello, love. Welcome to you. We got Wordsmith and Evelyn in the house. Awesome. Man, I love that rug. It really brings the whole room together. Ooh, nice. What rug? Do tell.
Rug.
Yeah, I want to see. Beth Kemper. Hi, how are you? Yeah. Welcome in. There's our sweet Phil in Australia. Hello, love. Along with Teresa Griffin. We got KB and we got Laza. How are you guys? Thank you all for being here.
Yeah,
Rose
appreciate it.
In the house.
Hey, Janet.
Howdy. And our darling Tesla. Hi, honey. How are you? Hope little Ducky is doing well. Hi, Helen. Hello, hello. Welcome. Hey, Helen. Thank you for being here with us, Helen. Laura, howdy.
Hey, Laura. I just wanted to see what kind of jokes Helen has for us tonight. So,
Helen, where's the dad jokes? We need you. Awesome. Tessa says nervous about ducks. Oh, don't worry. Don't be nervous. We'll do them soon. We sure will. And again, there's V. Hello, love. Good to see you. Carrie, how are you? Welcome in. Carrie. Good to see you as well. Hello. Okay, I'm scrolling down. We've got Pee-wee here. I could be watching the Asteroid Countdown, but would rather spend time here with my peeps. Oh, Pee-wee, thanks. Yes. We're glad to have you here tonight, love. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. Scrolling. Sarah ZZ Putman. Hi. Welcome in. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Great to see you. We got Bridget. Hi, Bridge. How you doing? Good to see you too. Okay. Scrolling down, fam. Scrolling down.
Tesla, do not misspell ducks in the chat.
It'll probably autocorrect for you anyway. Hi, KB. How are you doing? Great to see you here. All right, you guys. So we have multiple rounds to get through tonight. Some are choice, some are not. Again, I have a lot of really cool and unique jewelry this evening from this estate. And just some really interesting pieces that you don't see every day. So that's what I think is a lot of fun about everything from tonight. Early 1900s through the 60s. So it is a mishmash of coolness. And if you like older antiques, early 1900s, tonight is your night. David has some epic stuff as well. Hello.
Fun stuff.
Thank you, Robin Cormier, for being here. Welcome to you. And I just saw Nettie's here. Hi, Nettie. Welcome, you guys. Thank you again for being here. So if you have questions or you're new to this, please don't hesitate to ask. Anybody in the chat can help you. Our mod squad, especially Holly Parker, will be here in just a bit. And then Victoria and Karen and Amy Wildflower as well are probably lurking here somewhere. So hello. Okay. David, did you see my comment in last week's chat? I wanted to thank you for packing that vase so well.
I did not, but thank you. Yeah, I do remember that vase. I was extra particular on making sure that was packed nicely. So I'm glad it got there.
That's awesome. Thank you, Janet. That's always nice to hear when something fragile makes it home. So that's always nice to hear back. Thank you. So, gosh, yeah, we have private goodies. And how is everybody out there? Have you guys had a good week? Hopefully, you're for another one this next week.
Everybody in the Southeast, hopefully you're not dealing with too much flooding or anything from that crazy hurricane. Oh my gosh.
Janet said you could have
rockets.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear, Janet. We pack them for war, right? That's what we like to hear. Amazing. Holly Parker, welcome in. There's another one of our girls on the Mod Squad. If you need anything, Holly Parker is your right-hand man, her and Lisa. So thank you guys so much. Tesla, I totally will. I will show him tonight.
Okay, I can't wait.
Been raining here nonstop. I bet. We've been thinking about everybody that's been in the hurricane path and that's dealing with a lot of that in the South. So you guys stay safe, be careful. I'm hoping it kind of already passed a lot of you, but I know I did see on Instagram some people I know did sustain some damage, which is scary. Yeah. Nettie says she's reorganizing kitchen cabinets, doing one at a time so I don't get overwhelmed. That is really a good way to do it, Nettie. Yeah, I need to do that myself. Oh, yes. That is definitely something I could do with my kitchen. Yeah.
Well, one thing, speaking of kitchens, we did just recently with that private pick, we were really looking for silverware of our own because we just had that mismatch stuff from, thrifting. And we got a whole set of these. I'm using this in the sale tonight, but this marking on them, that like atomic star. And we got the whole set.
We got the whole set, and that is the biggest exciting find I've gotten personally in a while.
Yeah.
Because it matches our atomic dishware. And that was like my dream set of silverware. And she had like 16 place settings of everything. And I was like, oh my gosh, yay. So we kept those. We kept our little starlight. I can't remember. It's called like, I want to say Arrowhead Starlight or something is the pattern.
Something like that. She had a note with them. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Brad. How you doing, honey? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Wordsmith said, flea market sucked this weekend. Too many people think our light rain was scary or something. October's a new month. Yeah. Can you believe next time we see you guys, it's going to be October. We'll be at Super Junk shopping. So it's going to be really fun. Hi, Pat. Welcome in, love. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hello. Guys, hit that thumbs up on your way in. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. It is free. And Miss Debbie Gutierrez is in the house. Hi, Debbie. Welcome in as well. There's Hi, love. How are you? Hope you are staying cool where you are. Hello. All right. Well, all the regulars are here. And like I said, if you are a lurker, definitely pop out and say hi. We want to welcome you. And thank you guys so much for being here with us tonight.
That's cool,
Risa, that's so awesome. That's her childhood silverware.
That's so cool.
I remember having pieces of that. I want to say my grandma, Mimi, had a few pieces of it and somebody else. So I had seen it before as a kid, but then coming across it as an adult that collects the atomic stuff was pretty darn cool. Yeah,
especially to find it all together.
Tesla is welcoming the silent lurkers. Trust me, I was welcoming the loving arms. That's right, Tesla. We're so glad you're here. Yes, Susan says we use plastic.
Just rewash it.
I had a bunch of mismatched vintage nightmare silverware up until 2 days ago. So yay for us, right?
Yeah. Ooh, new knives.
Yes, it's very
silverware.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty much everything. If you didn't know, David and I are a married couple. We're in the same house. I'm upstairs. He is downstairs. And we ship from the same home. So the benefit in that for you is one invoice. And hopefully, if we can fit all your goodies in one box. So that is great. And shipping from Colorado, just so you know. Oh, Rosie Clover. I love some Melmac. In fact, David and I have a stack like this tall
Uh,
of Melmac vintage plates that we use for like our everyday stuff.
mhm.
And then I have my Taylor Stone Kathy pattern that are like our nicer dishes. And then the atomic ware, we don't even eat off of that unless it's Thanksgiving. So
Oh no, we're not. We're careful even when we look at it. We're just
yeah.
like, don't look at it too close. Vibrate off.
Yes. Aw, lobsters.
True.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fancy using sporks. I like that.
Yeah.
So it is really great to see everybody. We are going to get this sale going. We have a lot of rounds each to get through tonight. Just such a neat private pick. And you'll kind of get to know her by the things we're going to show you tonight.
Yeah.
So,
Very true. Very true.
Honey, are you ready to go first?
Yeah, why not? I have a fun little start for fall.
Okay, perfect.
And I grabbed these because the way she had them displayed, I guess originally was she would put them like in the compotes and different things like that. And she had a bunch of different types of fans. I have 2 of these fold outs. They're probably from the 60s. There's not a date on them, but there is a number and the copyright down in here. And it says on there, I believe, A. Shear. So it's created by A. Shear, the actual graphic. But you have that really cute, quaint little church. And then you've got the covered bridge and all the fall colors. And it just totally reminds me of like up in Maine. We've been up there for fall. It totally reminds me of that. And it's just a really cool piece that you can display, but also use. Because, you know, when all the family gets in there, you gotta fan it off because it gets warm. But I have 2 identical. So this is what it looks like folded up. And then they come out like this. We had our honeymoon in Ogunquit, Maine, and then went to Portland, Maine. But then next time we went up there for a wedding in Vermont, and we went up to I almost said it wrong. Bahaba.
That is such a neat little place. I will never forget Bar Harbor.
Yeah.
Wonderful little island, just such a fun place. But when we went to Maine, we ended up going to Bath, Kennebunkport. We kind of did everything just along that ocean highway. I think it was called 1. I'm not for sure. But yeah, we love Maine. Such a beautiful area.
Down Highway 1. We even went down to, I think, to northern Connecticut.
Yeah.
So these are $8 for choice. Beautiful 60s ephemera. And yes, and Vermont. Yeah. In fact, we got stuck in Vermont almost in a snowstorm, early snowstorm.
Yes. We were shooting a wedding in Stowe. It's a ski resort in Vermont. Yeah. We were shooting a wedding in Stowe, and it was, wow, what a beautiful place.
It was amazing.
Accommodations were very primitive up in Stowe, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Not Colorado ski resorts, Maine ski resorts.
Exactly. So I'm going to go ahead and put these to the side. These are $8 for choice. Beautiful little pieces that you can set up in your fall display. All right. Awesome. Trippy, I see you at 8. So I have 2 available. I will go ahead and start a countdown. So if anybody else wants one, go ahead and jump on in. And here we go. They're about 7 by 11 once they're unfolded. Okay. Thank you, Susan Jackson. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for a bid end. Right now, Trippy, thank you so much, Trippy, for 8. And then just let me know if you want 1 or 2. And yeah, I'm actually originally from Cape May, New Jersey. And I was stationed in Virginia. So like I've been all over the East Coast.
Oh yeah.
I really like my Colorado. So Trippy, thanks. Let me know 1 or 2. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Trippy. Those are beautiful. They remind me of the fans Grandma brought home from church.
Yep.
Okay, so
Trippy, I got you.
Again, it was the sweetest thing at this private pick. The lady's home we were in, she said, now I have a whole stack of linens. I don't know if you want to go through them or if you're even interested. And I was like, Oh, yes. I would love to go through your linens. You know me. I was like, what?
Uh-huh.
Linen? Yes. So I got to go through these, and these are going to be for choice. Angel girl, how you doing? It is wonderful to see you. You didn't get a notification. Weird. You know, YouTube's like that sometimes, Angel. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm so glad you're here. So darn
Yes.
glad you're here. And yes, R.I.P. Ricky, Karen's chicken, you guys.
Oh my gosh. I'm
R.I.P.
sorry, Karen.
Ricky. I know. He didn't make it. Bummer. He got attacked by a critter.
We're going to give you a big hug tomorrow, Karen.
Yes. You're getting a big hug for little Ricky tomorrow, and we'll take one too. All right. So, honey, these are going to be $16 for choice. And in each choice, there's 3 pieces. Okay.
Right.
So, first one's up. Look at this cuteness. Says, hi there. Please use, which I love. This is like a little linen tea towel. I don't think it has ever been used. And I will tell you, this woman was just pleased as punch that I wanted to go through her mom's hand embroidery stuff. I think it meant a lot to her. So this was one of her little embroidery pieces. Please use. Hi there. And then with that, I am including this little sweet floral doily. It is perfect for a hanky, or you could use it just as a little doily. It's very sheer, almost thin. And then that is like an antique lace that is in little swans. I don't know if you can see that. It's either whales or swans. Do you see it around the edge?
That looks like swans to me.
Yeah, isn't that sweet? So you're going to get this the second piece. And then the third piece, pardon me, that matches the towel. Look at this. So cute. It's a little runner. And this is done by counted cross stitch. It is also on linen. And it is absolutely lovely. Look at those flowers, yellow and red and pink and blue and green. So pretty. Great little dresser skill. It also has a red kind of variegated crocheted edge, as you can see. Both ends are exactly the same. So this is going to be your first 3-piece set for 16. Okay. Second. So $16 for all 3 pieces. Then your second choice consists of 2 little hand towels. And oh my gosh, you guys, look at these. So we have little dog. And I think he's holding a towel, and he's in his boxer shorts and his little white under tee. And this is on that really nice kind of woven material. And then look at the little ends that she finished. They're all hand crocheted, just absolutely precious. No issues here. I don't know that these have ever been used, but I just thought that was the cutest little dog.
Very cute.
We couldn't leave little dog by himself without his little buddy, little Miss Kitty. And Miss Kitty is wearing her girl brassiere and high-heeled red fuzzy slippers. Meow.
Not a kitty.
And that is all hand embroidered. Same precious little blue edge. Is that cute or what?
Very.
So those are the 2 pieces. And then with it, you are going to get also the same kind of matching colorway. This is a little dresser scarf. It could also be used as another little towel. So again, this is just so sweetly made. She said that her mom made all of this stuff and was very handy with some of her friends and herself. Hand stitched all this stuff back in the 50s. So pretty cool, the fact that we've got this little 3-piece set hand done, and we know the provenance and who actually did it. How cool is that?
Very cool.
So we have doggies, kitties, and the little floral basket, or we have our hi there, please use, which is just precious, with a little hanky and doily runner, as well as this gorgeous floral runner that's going to come with it in the 3-piece set with matching colors, no doubt, right? Ooh. So I'm going to start a countdown. I see Susan and Angel Girl in. Thank you, ladies, so much for your bids, and thank you for loving these precious handmade, hand embroidered things. Again, people don't put the time into crafts necessarily the way that they used to, because none of us have that time anymore. But I love these little pieces, and they're all in just great shape. So I'm going to start a countdown, guys. And this will be for choice of 3-piece set. Here we go. All thanks, Tesla. You're so sweet. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for that bid end. And this will be for your choice of 3 pieces.
Excellent.
Yay. Susan, I see you in at 20. Thank you so much. Love it. Love it. Yes. New Fred is coming.
Fred. Awesome.
Right. She said her son was going to find her a Fred. Okay. Susan, let me know if you would like, we'll call it the sunflower set, or if you would like doggy and kitty and the runner. Just let me know. Okay, Susan, thank you so much. And then Angel Girl, same question to you. Would you like the little sunflower set? Just let me know. Thank you so much, ladies.
Awesome. All right. So if you see me going in and out of frame, I'm messing with this timepiece over here. Because it's a timepiece over here. I'm just making sure it's still going, because they're on the mend, and I'm counting, getting them to wind all the way down. Anywho, so I've got 2 different pairs of duck families, and I'm going to show you the adult duck first on each one. So this one is very kitschy, from Taiwan, definitely from the 70s, very kitschy, and it comes with the other 2 little babies, all different sizes, and they're solid brass. Okay, so solid brass. And then the second one is, I'll show you the medium-sized one, because it has the original felt on the bottom. And these were made late 50s, early 60s by Fritz Brass, and those were made in Korea. So the Fritz brass is a little bit higher quality brass, and was considered a little high end for brass pieces. So really nice quality on those, as well as the kitschy ones. So I'm going to show you the families all together. No flat scratch today. So the kitschy little duckies are hanging out right here. Now, I didn't polish these up at all. You could if you wanted to. I prefer the aged brass myself. Hey, Amy, it's good to see you.
Hi, Aim.
Got here just in time to see some ducks. So there's that family right there, and they measure right about 3 inches tall. Luckily, the big one didn't hit my keyboard. That would have been bad. But yeah, they're 1.5 inch to 3.5 inch. All right, and then the other family, I'll just set them up over here. They're pretty cute. They've got the nice texture for the feathers. Yeah, duck down. Luckily, brass doesn't break. Fall number 1. There you go.
There you go. We're already off to a good start. Yes.
All right. So yeah, the 3 birds in each family, and right wordsmith. And yeah, they're just adorable.
Oh, those are so fun. It's a little family of duckies. Those are great.
Like that.
Yes.
You can have Big Mama in the middle, kiddos talking crap in the middle. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and count down. Thank you, Angel Girl. I see your bid. Once again, these are from the 70s. These are from late 50s, early 60s. All right, awesome. Here we go. I do too, Susan. More like realistic, and then these are a little more kitschy.
Yeah.
15, I see Tesla. Thank you. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for our bid end.
Aw, that's
Tesla talking about.
Angel Girl and Tesla are in. We are at 26. We got you, Tesla. Thank you, hun. No worries. Yes. Big love to our Alice girl. All right, there's the bid in. Tesla, you won the bid.
All right.
Do you want one set or both? Just let us know, sweetie.
We'll call this one kitschy, this one real.
And then Angel Girl, same question to you at 25, darling. Hi, Suzanne. How are you?
Hey, Suzanne.
Here, guys, 100 people in the house. If you would throw a thumbs up on the stream, much appreciated. It's free, just a free way to support. Thank you so much. Okay. Tesla's going for the kitschy win.
I got you for them.
And then Miss Angel Girl, let us, if you would like, the other little trio of ducky friends. You know, they almost, no, they're ducks. I was going to say they might be swans, but they're definitely ducks.
Yep, definitely ducks. Nice big bill. Yep, so just let me know in the comments, Angel Girl. Thank you. Okay. I got you for the others. Congrats. Families of birds coming your way.
No, I have sold brooches and all that kind of stuff for years. But I got into a treasure trove of fabulous antique and mid-century jewelry. So I'm going to start with some mid-century pieces. And when I say mid-century, I'm even maybe pushing it a little bit. These are from the 1940s. And I am starting these at $25 for choice. And first choice up.
I'm sorry, did you say 25?
Mm-hmm. First choice up is a blue morpho butterfly earring. I'm sorry, butterfly wing, not earring, butterfly wing pendant. And it is a little heart. It does have its jump ring at the top. And you can see the way that these were made with glass. So they would draw the little impression with the birds and the palm trees and the ocean and so on. They would draw that little design on the glass. And then behind it, they would put a butterfly blue morpho wing right behind it and make these wonderful 1940s butterfly wing jewelry. These go for 50 to 75 each. No lie, look online. It's crazy. So if you have any of this or your parents had any of this, hold on to it. These are desirable and highly collectible now, even so with the younger crowd. These are very popular on Instagram. And you can see just it's just gorgeous. It just shines. So this is choice number one, the blue morpho heart locket with palm trees. Choice number two is double-sided. This one has a little lacy edge around it. And you can see we've got a little kind of mountainy scene right here with a fir tree and the moon or the sun. I don't know, moon or sun. And then the other side is a little moon with two palm trees and birds. How cool is that? So this one is actually reversible. Again, this pendant goes for about 75 and up because it has two different blue morpho scenes on it. Really good price on these at 25. And they are, like I said, very collectible. The metal is not what I would consider silver or anything. These were not finished with great metals. The real gem of it is truly the hand painted art scene with the butterfly wing background. Okay, so that one's choice number two, the little reversible one. And then choice number three is a bit smaller. This is a little double-sided pendant. And this one actually comes on the chain. And this is also a little palm tree scene. It is a bit smaller. The other side, you can actually just see kind of how they did the art. And then it is nice and oval on this side. Now, the chain that comes on this one, all the way to the bottom, you're at 24 inches from the top of the latch to the bottom of the little pendant. So really super sweet. And again, look online for what these butterfly pieces go for. Quite a bit more than I am asking here. So if they don't go here, I will throw them on YouTube. But I thought they were just so pretty. And rarely do I ever find these at a good price. I see them occasionally at estate sales, but usually they're too high for me to grab for resale because people know what they have once they get them. So 25 on all of these is about half definitely on that one.
Yeah.
And blue morpho butterfly pendants from the 1940s, hand painted and pieced with the butterfly wing as the background.
Those make a great Christmas present too.
Yeah, you don't see jewelry made like this anymore. For certain. Yeah, makes wonderful stocking stuffers if you're starting to think about that. I don't see any bids, so I will keep it moving. $25 for choice 1940s butterfly wing pieces. Again, see what these are worth online elsewhere. It'll blow your mind. Okay, guys.
I'm pretty sure my mom has one of those.
Yeah, your mom does have, and my grandma had one, but I don't know whatever happened to it. Yeah.
Okay, well, I have a 1960s tabletop lighter. I absolutely love it, and I've spent some time working on it, and it did light. We were able to light it earlier today. Sarah will attest to it, and I was so excited. So all the components are there. All of them work. It just needs either another flint, possibly, or adjustments. So you take it off the wood stand, and when to light it, you just pull back right here. So let me just pull that back. Right in here is where you have the lighting component, the little wheel that spins around, and it did spark. Right now, it's not sparking. So it does have all of the components in there. So I don't know what's making it not spark. However, most people don't use them. But I wanted to show you, it does have the fluid in there. So you can light it with another lighter just to show it. But it would need some little touch of love to get it going. So really cool collectible piece. Great for this time of year. Especially because of the style of the Derringer. It's a flintlock pistol. And so what you do is you pop it open right here, just unscrew it, and that's where you put your lighter fluid in. And then right through here is where you're going to unscrew that, and you put your flint in there. I put a flint in there, and I believe I may have used it up, so I'll try to put another flint in there after the sale. And basically that's it. All you have to do is pull back on the trigger and it goes. And so before I send it off, I will keep messing with it just to make sure I get it as good as possible working for you. But these are very collectible and pretty hard to come by in with all of the components there. So thank you, Miff. I see you're 30. Oh, Amy said that she has this.
Do you? No kidding,
so cool.
Amy. That's very cool. Yeah, David was really excited about this again at the private pick. And David was like, oh my gosh, it's a lighter. How fun. So
yeah, they're nice and heavy duty. Yeah, you're correct, wordsmith. Philadelphia Derringer. And cool. So these were very iconic during the Mad Men 50s, 60s type of era. Everybody had some sort of table lighter. And it's great for decor and also great for use if you want to throw that in there. And it measures right about 6 inches long on the wood stand. All right. So Thank you guys so much for your bids. And let's go ahead and start our countdown. This is from that estate sale and from their family. And he had this as well as some vintage cannons that I'm bringing in a little bit here. So these are all really cool Mantiques straight from that private pick. So here we go. 15, 14, Miff, I see you in at 50, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for our bid and later tonight I'll be messing with this some more.
Look how cool that is. Cool. I love that.
And it did work earlier, so we're going to just kind of mess with it before I send it out.
There's our bid in from Lisa. Gloria Boyd, it is yours for $65, girl. Thank you so much.
Congrats, Gloria. Let me know what you're doing with that. If that's a gift, whoever's is gonna be so happy.
Oh my God, I know. So cool. Okay, so we're gonna go back to some jewelry, and I've been really excited about this. I have seen these lots of places, but again, never ever have I gotten to pick one up for an affordable price. And I was super excited about it. So this is a brooch, and it is made by none other than Miriam Haskell. And it is turned wood and brass all the way through. The leaves do have little bit of kind of a design on that side. You can see there's like a little line down. And David, I'm starting this at 50.
Okay.
And this part here is brass. And then you see the little brass beads that hang down. It's all there. And then these little acorns are turned wood, and each part of them is separate. Now, they also came out later on with a same brooch just like this by Miriam Haskell, but made in Bakelite, which I thought was really cool too. But the original older ones were made of wood. And when it hangs, it is the cutest little statement piece brooch, because you've got your little leaves, you have your little acorns. That's right, Helen, D's nuts indeed. And it has, look how old the little closure is on the back. It's just a one latch little closure with a pressure point, and it is in wonderful shape. I, again, was so excited to find an unsigned Miriam Haskell. That doesn't happen very often. And I just think it is the cutest little brooch, especially just in time for fall. There you can kind of see it, how it would lay. And I love that you've got dangly nuts. So Helen, you can say D's nuts all day long when you're wearing your little Miriam Haskell brooch. Now, the way I was able to identify it as well as Miriam Haskell is there were knockoffs, but the Miriam Haskell ones, there we go. The Miriam Haskell ones have the little brass balls that hang down. And again, this is in excellent shape. It does have a little patina wear on the stick at the top and on the brass, but I think that also is very charming and just so cute. Yeah. How old was Miriam Haskell? Everything that I found on this particular brooch is, I want to say 1940s, but I don't want to tell you wrong. Let me look. Yes. Unmarked Miriam Haskell from the 40s. Yes, that is what it is. And it is brass and wood, nuts and balls. Yes. And such an iconic little fall pin. So cool. And is in great shape, no issues. Sometimes the wood gets funky on these. And you can even see on the top of the little acorns that there's texture.
Yes, she has that for sure.
Yeah. So pretty dang cool. If you are a Miriam Haskell collector, you know what a sweet find this is. Yeah. And I keep putting the little leaves on like.
Well, out of all the ones that you found and picked out, that was my favorite, just because you don't usually see them made out of wood.
Right.
And especially to have all the pieces still there.
Oh man, I just got one of the leaves to come off. Hold on. I just have to hook it back on. Well, anyway, I will probably end up sending this over to eBay where I'm going to get max profit. But if anybody wants it, $50 here. I just have to reattach that little leaf. It came off while I was showing it.
Which is why you never find those all together.
That's so true. All right, you guys, thanks so much. Okay.
Awesome. That's awesome. All right. I'm going to go ahead and bring this big old clock because it's a ticking and we want to keep it a ticking for the show. Yes. I am going to be looking at it some more later. It has just a little more oil work needing to be done. With that being said, this is an amazing piece of clockwork. So I'm going to show you on the back. We have the wind up component, which does work. And right now I'm having it wind all the way down. So I'm not going to wind it back up anymore. So it does all come apart, and we got it all apart and treated all of the pieces so that it would actually work. So you have the working clock, and on the face, it says Harmony. And this is, let's see if it'll get in. There we go. Harmony. And it's a musical clock. So on the clock, and you can hear it ticking, but we're going to turn the music on. So the musical portion is connected with wood here. And we'll just get her going.
This is good. Wow.
So it's really, the piece itself, the musical piece, has quite a good component in there. A little bit more of a long tune. And what's so great about it is you've got the lyre up here, the large lyre, and you've got the angels playing kind of tug of rope there. And then down here, you have Wagner and Beethoven. And they're down here also with some music and different musical symbols. You have like an Art Deco vibe, but it's really a little more like Victorian plus, music appreciation, which I think is pretty fantastic considering it's antique. It is complete. It measures right at 10.5 inches tall. The only thing is for setting the clock. So there was the dial in here that you would move back and forth to set the clock. That is not in there anymore. What's cool is you can go in there with just little pliers and you can adjust it or wait for it to wind down. And then once it's the time that is set on the clock, then you can wind it up and it'll go. So really simple use, but this is one of those things you would want to mainly just set it up there and leave it and not really use it. I do recommend though winding it every couple of months, as well as the musical component that keeps it from locking up.
Yes.
Yeah. So pretty rare piece. Yes, I did say bust. And I just absolutely love this piece. And if you need to take it apart, it is very simple. You just unscrew this screw here, unscrew your winder and this nut right here, and pop it out. Yeah, great for a mantle for sure. And it was considered a mantle clock, but you can also fit it in a nice size bookcase.
That is so cool. And so old. Wonderful. Hi, Dana. How you doing?
I love the gold tone on the cast iron and heavy duty, very heavy duty. And once again, all you do for the musical portion, the winder is right down here. All right.
And the fact that you have the composers on it.
Right. Right. And I love the design. Yeah. It's a really cool design. All right. Well, I'm not seeing patent pending on the back. So they never got off the ground where they made more, which that's always a good thing because that means there's not a lot of them out there. So I will bring this back for the recap. Thank you guys so much.
Okie dokie. Let's see here. Well, I have a doll. We're going to go a different direction. I have a doll that is really cool, and she is very old. She is 1920s, 1930s French boudoir doll, and I'm starting her at 70. She has a hand-painted face, which you can see is really good. Really, really, really nice. She does have a loss right here of some of her composite material. And all of these are composite. So you can see when you get up close on them, how they were made and why they were made and so on. So the history behind these dolls, she does also have, hold on, she's got a little tear in her lace back here. And it is so old, I wouldn't mess with it. But if you know how to repair that kind of thing, that would be great. Hi, Shannon. Hey, good to see you. Thank you for being here. So these boudoir dolls are very iconic, very beautiful. They were made by a French designer, Paul Perrault, and he started this fad a long time ago. And these were first available at a trade show in France in the early 1920s. He did the hand painting and so on most of them himself, but then he farmed out his work to other artists as well. And these were created to showcase the fashions at the time. And then also they made lines of these with Victorian fashions as well. So they were celebrating the past. They were celebrating French fashion in the 20s. And Paul Perrault actually created a bunch of jobs for people in his area that were displaced artists, displaced aristocrats. Wow, and they were created to be works of art and traditionally always displayed on the couch or on the bed. And just a stunning, she's got kind of like a pink silk taffeta thing going on, and I can't tell if this is actually silk or taffeta. She does have a little what do we call maybe crazing to her glaze, but now that I'm looking I can't really see it. She has one little crazing right there. You can see it's just a little crack in the glaze, but it's not really noticeable at all. She is 24 inches. These were made between the 20s and the 30s. So she's right about 100 years old. And just beautiful. Let me show you the back again. She's got a little hat and her lace. And again, her lace is in bad shape right there on the back, but you could just tuck that under her. And then even her little hands are painted red, which kind of reminded me of pose dolls, right? Or not pose,
so technically you can get a large doll stand to stand her up too.
Yes.
I know that they usually put them on a couch, but if you wanted to stand her up.
Yes, you certainly could. And it was funny at that private pic. She said, "Oh, you want that thing?" And I was like, "Oh, yes, she's French. We love her." I sold one before, and the one I had before was in black and was in much worse shape than this. So I was pretty excited to find her. And look, here's her little composite legs too. We're gonna go all the way up. Here we go. Uh-oh. Watch out. We're going all the way up. And look how wonderful her little high heels are. And they're in great shape. Her little legs are intact. Her arms are super dangly, FYI. They feel like they're just kind of holding on for dear life in there. But they're there. So we'll take it. I love her little painted nails. She's just really cool. And then her face is really stunning and beautiful. And then look at her little red curls. Just so great. And they are sewn into her little hat. So I'm going to start a countdown. Janet, thank you so much. Hi, Susan Lee. Welcome in. It is wonderful to see you. Yeah. Again, these were created to be displayed on a bed or on a couch or a fainting couch, boudoir. Yes. And again, Paul Poiret is the first person that invented these, and then they just kind of took off. And there are whole collectors of these. These go for $75 to $125 typically when you see them online. So I felt like bringing her with a little bit of damage she's got on her little dress and so on, that was fair. So I'm going to start a countdown if anybody else wants to get in. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end on Fabulous Fanny. We'll call her Fabulous Fanny.
Yeah.
Was it a French thing to have the slanted down shoulders and long neck? I don't know. But all of the boudoir dolls have this same kind of face. Right. The real variation is their clothing and how they were adorned. There is the bid in from Lisa. Janet, thank you so much. She is coming to you for $70. What a killer doll. I'm so glad she got a home. Yay.
You just called it a killer doll.
Hey, I have more dolls coming. So you just hold it right now.
Hopefully that one is not a killer, but let us know.
She's not like a murderer, but she's really cool.
All right. Ellen's hilarious. Okay. Man. So I rinsed these out and they're a little wet. So how? I'm failing. Okay.
You're doing fine.
So, this, of course, all of these things are from the private pick. So I'm going to stop saying that. But I absolutely love this set. And first off, I do love old dolls, but just long enough to comment about them and then they got to get out of the house. This is from the 30s. I don't know. I learned something new today. Enamelware. I love enamelware. This brand is called Vollrath. And I guess they were pretty sought after and still very sought after because they had all the different pieces like the measuring cups, the larger measuring cups, as well as like mixing bowls. And they just had that nice shellacked enamel on the front, and then their iconic style was the black rim, the black handle, that type of thing. This one, I need y'all's help. It says SAYBU, and then I don't know the last two letters. I couldn't find anything about it online, but it is a 64-ounce measuring cup. So you got the 64-ounce measuring cup, and with it, I'm actually including. And the value of this piece alone is about 36 to 40 something, but it's coming along with its matching little bowl and it is with the handle, and they are both nice and damaged. You can see all that wear, a lot of use, but still, intact.
The
And
original Ray
the
Dunn.
Ray Dunn, for sure. Totally, Brad. And I just absolutely love this time of year having like white and black pieces. Kind of makes
Yes.
you think of ghosts, put your Halloween candy in there.
Mm.
These are great to hang up in your kitchen if you have the primitives, that type of thing. And you could definitely use them, just not for a very, like, I wouldn't use this one because you do have a little bit of that rust that you
Yes.
could clean out if you wanted to, but I like to keep these pieces with their patina. So you've got the little spout there, and the black on the handle is actually in really good condition all the way around. And this one right here, you've got the bent rim, which I kind of like that, but you could easily just bend that back if you wanted to. I can do that right now. So yeah, both of them are coming together. You could definitely set them together like that or hang them. And once again, from the 1930s, and Jacob Vollrath was the creator of the company back in 1874 in Wisconsin. So looks like a map of Australians. That's funny. Yeah.
That is funny. Oh my God, Susan, you saw it.
Hilarious.
I love old enamelware, and these old enamel pieces, again, too, if you ever find them in a barn, find them out and about, hang on to them. Sabolt, used at Sabolt University for measuring, maybe?
It looks like there was something up here. It wouldn't be an L, I don't think.
Whoa. I don't know. It's a mystery, but it's pretty darn cool. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I will bring these back for the recap. Once again, 36 for the pair. Thank you.
All right, guys. So next up, I have another brooch, and this one I'm starting at 40, and I could not find it anywhere. It is signed, and it's made with Bakelite. So I was pretty jazzed about this. From things that I found that were similar to it, we're looking at era between 20s and 30s. Okay, so here's your Bakelite blocks. You've got a mustard yellow, a bright orange, you have the red, and then you have a bright green and kind of a jade green. And then you can see all of the little enamel painting around it, which is really cool. It is a nice sizable brooch. I love the way this looks. It's so mod at the same time. Ornate, but it's mod. Size-wise, it's 2.5 inches long by 1 3/4 wide. So 2.5 inches long, 1 3/4 wide. It could be worn this way, this way, this way. Thank you, Helen. I know I about died. She just had this laid out on the table, and I was like, oh, wow, I love that brooch. Now, let me show you the signature on the backside. And I looked, and I looked, and I looked, and I looked.
Yeah.
And I could not find. It says either L Ray or LK. Do you see that? Is it focusing?
Yeah, it says ELM. I think that's an R. Yeah, L Ray.
It's either L Ray or LK. Well, don't you know, Sarah Googled both trying to find it, and this brooch is not out there. You will not find it anywhere else but here.
Yeah, it looks like a miniature MCM room or like a circuit breaker.
And you can tell the pin is really nice and heavy. It goes throughout the back. And yeah, L Ray or LK is all I could get out of it. So what a fantastic piece. Again, these private picks we get into have some of the most spectacular, interesting pieces. It could be Elma, could be El May, could be El Ray, could be LK. I don't know. If you find it, let me know, because I could not find it anywhere. So it is in beautiful shape, ready for a home. And everything that her mom had was like early 1900s through like 1960s. So definitely such a cool piece. I'll let you look at it again and see what you think. Yeah, I can't tell if it's a K, if it's an R, because there it looks like a K. And then you can barely make out a Y at the end.
Right.
Isn't that weird?
It is.
I know. I can't find it.
Wow.
So,
very
absolutely
unique.
Phenomenal piece. All of the other Bakelite brooches from this era are going for about 100. I'm starting this at 40. if anybody is interested. If not, I will be putting this one definitely on eBay as well. There's an Elma, Susan said. Okay. Susan, do you know, did Elma make Bakelite? Because again, brand wise, I couldn't find anything. I could not find this brooch. I did an image search. I looked,
which is amazing when you think about it.
The only other one I found was like a red, it had a piece of red Bakelite. And you guys know when you're out and about and you find something that's Bakelite and you're like, I don't know if this is Bakelite or not, rub it until it gets warm.
Rub it down.
And then sniff it. If it smells slightly like formaldehyde, you have Bakelite. If there's no order, you don't. You've got something else. These are all Bakelite pieces. And then that is metal with enamel. So really cool brooch. I love it. It is totally different than anything I've ever found. And I can't find another one. So thanks.
That's amazing.
Yeah, really cool.
All right. So I have a couple of these wonderful cannons. They're all made in Italy. And so I'm going to show each individual one at a time. And I have 3 available. This one here is the most notable one, I think. It has some really cool gears on the side. And it is all wood. And the wooden wheels do roll. And the best part about it is it's a cap gun. So you pull this back and then go like that, and it'll make the cap. And how you fill it is you just unscrew this guy. You've got the spring, and you pop the cap in there. Push this in, screw it back up, and then when someone comes to your desk that is not supposed to be there, you just go ahead and do that, and it'll do the little cap gun thing. So this one has made in Italy on the bottom, right here. And all moving pieces and all attached. So you've got the gears over here that are actually just set to look like that. And then you've got the little stomper or tapper. And this is actually wired in, but it's loose. So you can it's like a working part. And yeah, just a really interesting piece from the 60s from Italy. So that's your first choice, all wood. And then like that nice brass barrel. Second one, this one is not a cap gun. This is, you've got the cannon, and it's a heavy duty one. You've got the wood and then the heavy duty brass wheels. Now these don't move, they screw in. So if they start moving, they're going to unscrew. All right. So, but the cool thing about it is it's just so heavy. So it's a great paperweight, and the cannon itself it's not hollow. So it's a heavy duty one. So that's your second one. And once again, the parts do move. And last but not least, this one is more of a cast iron and then brass as well. This one is also made in Italy. We've got the made in Italy stamp there. I think this is probably 70s. And this is the larger one. Don't shoot your eye out, I know. And the wheels do turn fine. And this one is a cap gun. So you pull it back, same thing. And go like that, and it'll cap. I don't have any of those little caps that make the sound, but so you unscrew here, and that's how you put it in through there. So easy peasy, fun Mantiques, great for your office desk, but also if you have a fun. Oh, that one rolls, so I got to remember that. So that one's real nice. We'll put this one right behind it so we don't have any issues of it rolling. Yeah, that works. So each of them are $20 for choice, all made in Italy. So they're not made in America, and from the 60s, and I believe this one's 70s. But yeah, really beautiful pieces. And these don't go for very cheap on eBay. So a pretty good price on these. Show them one more time. And yeah, that one really likes to roll. So I'm going to be careful. I'll just hold on to it.
Where's our Civil War buffs out there? Those are really
that's also true. Yeah, if you know someone that loves Civil War, this is a great gift. It's also just fun to have. Set them up one more time like this. And they measure right between 6.5 to 5 inches, depending on which one you're looking at, which is pretty easy to tell. So the smallest up to the biggest.
Well, those are some awfully nice cannons you have there, honey.
Well, thank you. I love me some cannons. So I will bring these back for the recap. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see here. Okay. So I have these for choice starting at $36. And this first one, I have a hard time not keeping this, but because I love it. This is a 1950s lucite compact, and it's called Confetti. So you can see, look at all the little, like, it almost looks like metal shavings, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
then you've got the little multicolored glitter in there. You do have kind of a worn patina going on the back. And then it opens, open sesame, and you can see that there's a little mirror on the inside and then just a little blank space, which is nice. You could put anything in there you wanted. So, great little compact, really, really pretty. There is no brand on this, but I found online from the same era, and whoever the maker is, there's a handbag, a lucite handbag that matches this. And I was like, OMG. Yes,
Really?
this would make a spectacular stocking stuffer for the mid-century enthusiast. So cool. And it is in great shape. And I didn't even see if it glows, but clearly it does. Whoa. Yep. Oh, that's a really fun glowing experience. It's kind of pinky orangey. That is cool. So I know I loved it too, Wildflower. Isn't it fun? So the little compact is going to be choice number 1. Choice number 2, we're going to talk about nips, and not the kind of nips that you think. We're going to talk about a different kind of nips. We keep it clean. These are what's called perfume nips. Okay, so I find these at the private pick. I showed them to David. I'm like, do you know what these are? He's like, no. I asked the lady's house that we were at. I was like, do you know what these are? She said, no. So, of course, got them home, started doing the research. And sure enough, they are color coded. They are mercury glass perfume samples. So these were made apparently anywhere between like the 30s and the 60s. The older ones are made of glass. The newer ones, like in the 60s, got made of plasticine, because who wants to break glass and rub it on their neck, right? But this is the whole thing. There are 18 nips in here, and you can see they move, they roll back and forth, and that is vintage perfume in them. And the way you're supposed to open these is you break off each end. So you would break off the little end here, and you would break off the end here, and then the liquid inside, you're supposed to, with broken glass, you're supposed to lightly dab on your pressure points to smell fabulous. Yeah. These are going, because they are such a hot commodity, especially the mercury glass ones, which is what these are.
They were all used.
These are going for like 85 and up online, no lie. And especially with as many as I have, there's 18 in here. And I thought, should I take one out and break it on during the live? And then I was like, no, I don't want to compromise any of them. And what if I'm like bleeding or something? So we're not going to break one live. Okay. But I really thought about it. I'll let you know. Yes, they all have the perfume. Okay. So how they're color coded on the end. Let me show you. I'm going to pull this up on my phone. So these were color coded to match up to whatever scent that they were. So look. Okay. So like light blue would have been Intoxication by Day Orsay. Orange would have been Tweed by somebody. Black Indiscreet by Lucien Lelong. And so each one, they would come in these little vials like this, and they would be given out as samples. So let's say you went to here, this is an example. Flint Telephone Employees Credit Union. And then they were selected famous perfumes packaged in nips. So that's the official name of these. Now you know. If you had never heard of these, neither had I. This is a totally new thing to me, but I thought they were so stinking cool.
Well, when you first showed it to me, I thought they were like fuses or something, like old fuses.
Too. I thought that they went to something. And then again, once I researched them, yes, there are still fragrances inside. Lord telling what they smell like from between, the 30s and the 50s. We're not really sure, but quite a little hot commodity in the vintage vanity and perfume world. Who knew? So those are your choices. Thank you, Susan, for your bid of 36. You can take the Lucite 1950s compact with the little confetti pattern inside, or you can take yourself an entire package of nips, and they were called bottlettes, and they were often made most often by a brand called Carter and Peel. So just really cool, different items. And I was pretty excited about these, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This is a heck of a good price on these. So I'm gonna start a countdown. We have Susan and Angel Girl in with their bids. We're at 38 right now. Sarah, they're selling your nibs for 85 on eBay. I know. Like, that's what I'm saying. They sell for quite a bit more than what I'm asking, especially because there's 18 in there unbroken vials.
Right.
All right, guys, here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And so if you are going to use these, be really careful when you break the glass on either end. And yeah, enjoy. They're so cool. Let me know what they smell like if you decide to break one.
Right.
Here is the bid in. Thank you, sweet Lisa. All right, Susan Jackson, rock on, highest bid. Would you like the little Lucite compact, or would you like the nibs? Just let me know. And then Angel Girl, same question to you. After Susan makes her choice, Angel, you can let me know what you want to do. All right. Thank you so much, ladies. Those are so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Picking nibs. Angel Girl, let me know if you want this gorgeous Lucite compact.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
All right. So I'm bringing out some Fenton glass, and they're all pretty much the same era, same price, and all of that. But I wanted to show each one individually. They're so unique, and the fact that we were able to they were from the same collector, I think that's pretty amazing. So first off, this one right here is the compote, and these are the custard uranium glass. And I might be a little bright for it, so let's tone it down. So you have like a yellowish, like a custard yellow tone, and they are hand painted by the artist. And the artist has the name on the bottom. It says R and then D, and then part of it's kind of scratched off, but I think it says Dorman or Derman.
Oh yeah.
So we've got the artist there, and what's cool is the artist on the bird is the same artist. So, but unfortunately, you can't see it because the sticker's on top of it.
That's weird. The bird's one, Jeff.
Oh, the bird is exactly 7 inches long once it's sitting, from the tail to the beak. But then, like if you're measuring that way, but if you measure this way, about 6 inches. Okay. And then you've got the hand painting all on top and all around.
All got the frit and everything.
Yeah. Thank you for catching that. It has that frit, nice texture, eyes, even the beak has its nice color still intact all the way around. And this one is from the 70s, I do believe, because I found a stamp on it right now.
Oh, cool.
So you've got the Fenton stamp there as well. If it'll focus.
Not coming through. I feel like we're looking at its bird hole.
Yeah,
okay.
There we go. But the Fenton stamp right there. And then, of course, the sticker on the bottom with the signature. So that is the bird. And then, of course, the compote. And that one isn't stamped. So this would be a little bit older, I believe. I don't know. Maybe the mold was. And just a beautiful ruffle top. And this guy measures 6 inches tall and then 8 inches in diameter. So nice and large. And then last but not least, this Fenton piece is a little different. This one is from the 60s. It's the satin uranium glass. And the design is the Persian medallion.
Oh, so I love it.
This right here is the Persian medallion. And this has more of like a lime green tone rather than the custard yellow. So they all do glow like the Dickens. So we have the amazing glow on these.
That's gorgeous.
So great for your glowy glass collection. I'll go from the inside. Maybe that'll show a little bit better. So yeah, major glow all the way through. This guy measures right at 6.5 inches tall.
Beautiful.
And yeah, that nice satin. And when you get in close on that pattern, there's a lot more detail. In fact, when I was washing it off, you could see the detail a lot more.
Yes.
All the way up.
I have sold the blue one of this. This also comes in blue satin. And I have the matching vase in our family room to this. And I love it.
Yes, we do.
It glows crazy.
Yes, it does. And of course, that custard glass always glows beautifully as well.
And the custard glass has a slight, just a slight translucence, almost kind of like Sabino in a way. It has like a depth to it that I just find lovely.
Same. And yeah, these birds, to find a Fenton bird with the hand painting, they're very pricey, as well as the compotes. So I'm going to go ahead and put them all together so you can see them, and then we will start a countdown. If anybody else wants to get in, these are beautiful Fenton pieces for glowy decor, but also great just to sit out and use for candy dishes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah, the bird, the hand painting on the bird and the compote, just stunning, and they match. The bird and the compote really look spectacular together.
Same artist did both. So yeah, they definitely match.
Yes.
And then
of course, that little glowing green guy is just fiery green.
So he is very fire. Yeah, like a mint green. Now I'm going to go ahead and undo my light. Bear with me. And now we're going to start our countdown. So I'm going to hold real still so there's no scariness. But yeah, beautiful pieces. So we have the two different hand painted and then the nice, Persian medallion satin. All right, here we go. 15. Hey, Victoria.
It's good to see you. We miss you, girl.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for my bid end. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Dana. Susan Jackson, I see your bid. Thank you so much.
And then Dana and Jeff are right behind. Yes. Well, I'm glad your dad is visiting, Victoria. I hope you guys have an awesome time.
Yeah. Yay. Well, congrats, Jeff. You get the winning bid. Let me know if you want bird, compote, or we'll call that one lime green compote.
Awesome.
Bird, floral, compote, and lime green flower. And then Susan Jackson will be next after.
Yes, after Jeff chooses. So Jeff, then Miss Susan, and then Dana Haynes is also in there if anybody chooses to pass. All right, Jeff's taken that bird. Don't blame me, Jeff. It's lovely. Miss Susan, let us know if you want lime green or custard, if that's what you were going for. And then Dana, same question to you after Susan chooses.
Okay. All right. Thank you guys so much for your bids.
Thank you guys. Beautiful pieces. Can't go wrong with some Fenton glass.
No. All right, Susan, I got you for both. Beautiful pieces. The height difference is nice.
Congrats, Susan. Those are so great. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right. Next up for me is one of my favorite pieces from this pick. How could you choose, right? So many good ones. I'm starting this out at David at $55.
Okay.
Susan, congrats. Those are so good.
That's awesome.
So 55 on this. And it is the coolest little train case ever. Now, it's all made with leather. This is real leather. There is a split that goes all the way through right there, which I imagine with leather was probably kind of normal wear and tear after you used it for a while. This actually dates to the 1920s. These little round cases were made forever and ever and ever. However, this one is an Art Deco style, and you have your beautiful little 1920s lady, and look at that fashion outfit with the cape, y'all, and matching hat. And then she's got her Borzoi or her Greyhound, whichever you want to call it. And you can see all of the beautiful colors in this. This was made in Worcester, Massachusetts by T&S Co. It is 13 inches this way by 10 inches tall. Now, the inside has seen lots of wear and lots of love. One of the seams is starting to come undone right here on the back side. You can't really tell from the inside, and the inside definitely has wear and use, FYI. The back side has a little scratch right there, and then you can kind of see where it's starting to peel just a bit. And again, this is from age. This is 100 years old. So again, dates to the early 1920s. Dominic, how you doing, love? It's good to see you. And it is really a spectacular piece. The way that we know that it's T&S it's actually printed right here. Let me get you in close. Right there. I know it's really hard to see, but that is where T&S Worcester, Mass is actually printed on the piece. So if you look up any of the other T&S pieces from the early 1900s, they are beat up. There's one that's like 75 and it's not even nearly this good. And I will tell you, I searched for the same design nowhere else out there. I could not find another one like this. There were other designs, but there was not this one. So I just think it's spectacular. Put it up on a bookshelf. Definitely give it a display home. And look at the little, these are like little danglies also that hang off. And they're on both sides. I thought it was maybe just a weird fluke, but they're on both sides. And I don't even know what those little danglies are, but they are part of the leather handle.
Yes.
So such a cool piece. Angel, I see you at 56. Susan, I see you at 55. We're going to go ahead and count it down. Thank you. Susan says she had a shower curtain that looks similar. That's cool.
That's really cool.
Well, this definitely would look epic. You could even use it, Susan, as like an open makeup box. I would just wipe it out really good first. All right. So I see Susan, Angel Girl, and Annette. We're going to start a countdown. Thank you guys so much for your bids. Annette, welcome in. Great to see you tonight. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid in.
Lamb chop helped.
Yeah, it's really cool. Hi, Lamb Chop. Did you like the doggy on it? So funny. Yeah. Thanks, Teresa. I know it was one of those sales with a lot of different unique things that I hadn't actually gotten to see for a while. So I was pretty dang happy about it. Okay, Susan is taking it home to match your shower curtain for 77. Thanks so much. And Annette, thank you so much also for your bid. And also, thank you, Angel Girl. All right. Congrats, Susan. Thank you, guys.
Congrats. All right. So I'm bringing another timepiece here. And I had it sitting back here just so you can see that it works, because it's one that is based off of, balance. So it has to be level for it to work. So with that being said, I'm going to show it in one piece right here, and to show that, you know, it's all one piece, but if you don't have it balanced, it's not going to turn, and I don't want to damage it. So this is starting at 95. It is the standard shots. Yeah. Okay. I looked it up. It's can be said both ways, but shots, and it's the 400-day clock. This was done in 1951 to 1952. I went on to a clock website that has the history of each one. Now, before we go any further, I wanted to show you the cloche is glass, and you do have some flea bites at the base from taking it off and putting it back down. However, it's still strong and it's not going to break on you as long as you don't drop it. Right. So the cloche is in great condition, minus those little flea bites down at the bottom. This is like about 75 years old at this point. So when you get inside, you have the slanted red for shots, and then it's an enameled face. So you have the enameled face and then the painted design on it. And these the numbers that they use, the numeral that they used on this is dated to 1951. If it was design or the Roman numerals. It could be a little bit different date. These were the ones that were made basically first. They're the very heavy duty brass pieces. All pieces are extremely thick pieces that make this clock go.
Not
And
plastic. Not plastic.
not plastic. And so if you go online, you can find some of these. And if it doesn't say shots on it, it's a remake. Even if it's Elgin, even if it's Seth Thomas. So these were originally done in Germany, and this one was done in Germany as well. So these were considered the standard ones that were sent and purchased in the US. They made other designs as well. And what makes this clock so amazing, it's a 400-day clock. So with that being said, there's no extra components that make it have issues with keeping time. So all you do is wind up the winder back here one time, and it goes for up to 400 days. And the way it's made, it's so perfectly designed, it can go 400 days before any kind of tweaking on the hands. Most clocks, after it winds down, you'll have to adjust it a little bit, a minute or two. This one keeps such good time, it goes for up to 400 days. And all you do is once you get it, so it has a lock here. You unscrew this, you pull it up, and it locks the device up to where this won't turn. And then once you get it to your house, you release it. And then once you get it into a level spot, which that's all you need is a level spot. If you don't have a level table, it has the 3 little knobs here, one here, and back here. And that's to adjust the feet that are on the bottom so you can level it. So once it's leveled, this will spin freely back and forth, and you never have to worry about it for over a year. So
that is simple. And it's a very smooth movement. It is marked on the face, West Germany as well. And it's gorgeous. I couldn't believe, and again, she had this in her basement. So once we picked upstairs, she said, "Oh, I have some more stuff downstairs. Do you want to come see?" And we were like, "Yeah." This was one of the items that was downstairs.
Yes. And it was actually made in Germany. So not even West Germany. It's before that. So, and some of these faces, they made them, and then they took a couple of years before they put them out as well. No, it makes no noise. It's a very quiet clock, no ticking, and it just rotates back and forth. So I'll put the cloche back on. And once again, I did go ahead and oil it. It didn't need it. It was in working condition, but anytime I get one, I like to get it, oiled so it doesn't give up on you. Yeah. And the great thing about it is it's just unpackage, unlock the weighted piece, start it spinning, and it goes. It doesn't even need to be wound. But with that being said, I do have its original key. So the original key is also coming with it. So when you have to wind it in a year, you can. So when it gets to you, you don't want to wind it. It's already wound. Yeah. You just need to start spinning.
Susan said, "How do you level it under, David?" I'm thinking she's talking about the ball mechanism.
Oh, so the way you level it, I'm going to just hold this here. So you have 3 different feet, and each one has a little dial here. And as you adjust it, the foot will go out and back. So on my counter, it's leveled, obviously. Wow. So I leveled it to the counter. Then I set it over here, and it wasn't level because bar cart's not perfectly level. So I just put a little coaster under the backside to level it off. So when I ship it, it will be shipped leveled. So I'll have it on a level plane, adjust it, so that way you shouldn't have an issue unless you have a place you're putting it that's not level.
Yes, make sure to put it on something that's completely flat, and it will, and it just spins. And again, she didn't even think this was working, and she said, "You guys take it if you want to try to get it working. I don't know anything about it." And we were like, "Okay," And we own a Shots clock. Yes, Karen. She said that her mom had one brought back from Germany by an uncle. Like,
that's awesome.
Years ago. This one we estimated was only made between 51 and 52. So yeah, what, 75-ish years old?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. And every year they kind of did a little different tweaking. Some of them they did like that same white face. They did that on the poles and on the base. Some of them have a totally different face as far as the numerals or the painting. So there's quite a good size collection out there that you can get. But this was considered the one that was like the standard for US that everybody loved. So I'm going to go ahead and set it down, but I wanted to give you size. It sits right at 12 inches tall. So it's a really nice size.
Yes. Just gorgeous.
And the component, it's just so clean too. Just have
Adam
to show.
says my family called them wedding and anniversary clocks.
Yeah, actually they do call them anniversary clocks. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would that be like a gift that you would give someone for their anniversary, or couple, like people gave these to each other? I wonder.
I think that's how they were marketing them, like to give it to someone for their anniversary because it keeps such good time.
That's really cool.
It's a beautiful piece. If you're thinking about it, think about it. Like I said, for a beautiful working piece in such good condition, because I have worked with a lot of these types of clocks, all of the components are in such good condition. They really did take good care of it. And yeah, anniversary clock, and it has its original made in Germany key, which is also nice. It's all original. So
wow, what a beautiful piece, honey. That is so cool. And you know, they remade those for many years, and a lot of them were plastic. This is the real deal. Oh, Angel Girl's in there for $95, babe.
And that's what I was going to say. If you look on eBay, you'll find a couple of different brands that like stole the style. Most of them are plastic, but it didn't matter on the outside. It's all about the inside components and that it can go for 400 days. Yes. If you find one of these that's like an 8-day, that totally defeats the purpose of what these were made for.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Angel Girl. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Just balance it. Okay, here, I'm going to get it back. Take the cloche off because I just don't want to take it.
No, I don't blame you.
All right, so if anybody else wants to get in, you can at 96 or more. And Angel Girl, I'll send you information with the package of how to get it going. All right, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for my bid end. Thank you so much, Angel Girl. This is such a beautiful timepiece.
It is. It is a stunner, and it's authentic. And I hear you, Karen. I know, it is wonderful. Miss Arvuvu, your 100 came in right after the bid end. It is going to Angel Girl for 95. Congrats,
Angel Girl. Beautiful clock.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Okay. So next up for myself is probably, oh man, there were so many cool pieces at this house, but
I know.
It might be one of my favorites. And I'm starting it at 78 because these usually start at 115 and go up from there. And I always try to start things here less than where you can get it somewhere else. So this is an authentic 1950s MCM Eames era bark cloth atomic tablecloth. It has absolutely no issues. It is 84 by 48, so it is perfect for the back of the couch. Would I use it as a tablecloth? Probably not. These patterns, if you ever find these at the thrift store, if you ever find these out and about, these patterns are worth so much because people use them for upholstery. People make pillows out of them. So I'll show you. It's got a fringe that goes all the way around. Otherwise, I thought it was maybe just a piece of fabric, but there is a fringe that goes all the way around. There are no stains, nothing. There is nothing wrong with this. It is absolutely stunning. You can see it's kind of a mottled taupe background.
Yeah.
And look at all this fabulous MCM design. Authentic, straight from the 50s. And again, you can find repros of this kind of stuff. You can find all kinds of MCM patterns online, but this is the real deal bark cloth. Look at that texture. This would make a spectacular curtain. You could make pillows out of this. Again, throw it over the back of the couch. We had it laying on the little green couch downstairs where David is, and it looked really cool in there. And again, when you find real mid-century bark cloth patterns like these, holy beans, hold on to them. They are worth bank. I know, Adam, I about died when I found this. And again, this was in the linen pile. I was like, yeah, I'll go through the linen. Sure. Yes, I went to go through the linens. So I know 78 sounds like a lot, but for the amount of fabric that's here, you really could do something fabulous. You could do curtains. You could do, you could even make this like the back of a blanket or something, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it looks so wonderful. Spread all out. I hope I'm able to get in close enough for you.
Yeah.
And you can see that yummy texture with all of the rich colors. You've got like a cinnamon and kind of like an orangey red, yellows, greens, and then all of those great atomic lines and designs. It is just
amazing,
spectacular. Dominic said good price. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, those of you that know your mid-century, you know I'm bringing this to than what this would go for on eBay or elsewhere.
Yeah, you could do some Von Trapp for a couple of the kids.
You sure could. You could Von Trapp family curtain them. You really could. Look at that. Isn't it gorgeous?
Oh, yeah, you could actually. Can you make lampshades out of stuff like that? I think you can.
I wouldn't necessarily, but you could. Let me think. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be flammable. Are they boots and sails? I don't know. I think they're just abstract mid-century. Yeah.
It's supposed to be what you see. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. If you see boots and sails, then yes. But really, yeah, it's just the coolest. Yeah. So, like I said, 78 is very affordable on this. I know it sounds kind of high, but these go for a lot more. So I will be throwing this on eBay if it doesn't get a home here. But again, great to make pillows with. It's got so many colors in it too. You certainly could tie it into just about anything. So yeah, really cool piece. Thank you guys.
Love the colors and the design. All right. So boats, not boots. Gotcha. Yeah, they do look like boats, like sailboats. So I've got a couple of different choices here, and I'm just going to show them like this for a second. So 2 different shaving back bundles. And these were pieced together. And what's cool is each of the razors have their original container as well as all the components in it. Now this guy, just this guy alone, going on eBay for $60 to $80. So it's a really beautiful piece for $36. But with that, it's also coming with a 1940s little nylon brush. So the hairs are nylon on this one, and it's a rubber base mold, or rubber right in here, and then Bakelite, and it's marked on the bottom, rubber set.
Very cool.
So these alone are really very sought after, and this one's in great condition. Yeah, Bakelite. And what's great on this, so you've got the Gillette Aristocrat, and this was from 1940, and the razor itself is marked on it and has all of it in there. It's okay, Susan, and in excellent condition. What comes with it, 2 old razors, which I think is pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Razor.
I love packaging, yeah.
I know. And so this you just unscrew and you put the razor in there and then screw it back in. This piece right here is just a really, really nicely made one, gold plated. And like I said, very sought after and very expensive. So we have the original Gillette.
That's awesome. Wow. What a cool piece.
Thanks. And it would just make a really nice bathroom display. I have a bunch of this kind of stuff in my bathroom laid out, and it's a really cool display. So you can take it out of the case, put it in a mug, that type of thing. So that's your first set made by Gillette, and this is from 1940. And then the next one is the Valet. And the Valet is also from 1940. And this one has like that nice heavy metal for the case itself, and then it taps down like that. So a nice little pocket type of piece, and then it's all taken apart. And it has all of its components. So you have the handle itself, and then the razor.
Wow.
And then inside you also have this little brass box that holds your extra razors.
Oh my gosh, how cool.
Cool
I've
is
never
that?
seen one of those.
It's like a little travel piece that
Yeah.
you would put it all in there and take it with you. So great for a display, like I said, but you could actually use these because they do come with new old stock razors. And this one comes with, wait, no, sorry, that one goes with that one. This one comes with this one here with the green Bakelite.
Ooh,
And then this is a rubber, and that's
that
the
green
rubber.
is so cool.
Right,
Oh,
it's a very nice Bakelite, and the rubber attaches to the badger, and this is the badger hair. So this
Ooh.
one's badger hair. This one here is nylon.
Wow.
And they're marked on the bottom for the material that's used. So
Awesome.
yeah, that's true, Phil. This is such an
The
amazing.
brushes alone are worth that. This is a very good deal. Oh,
Yeah.
Karen, you're so funny.
Totally true. And these are great gifts for that guy that's hard to buy for. Yeah, stand them up like that kind of thing. In my bathroom, I have a couple of different mugs. And so then I have stuff kind of sticking out, that type of thing. And it's a lot of fun. Yeah, so badger, we got the badgers right here, and then we got nylon over on this side.
Wonderful. What a cool set. Damn, those are awesome. Good price on these.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank
Angel Girl knows. Yep.
Angel Girl, these are beautiful sets. Let's count them down. Thank you, guys. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for our bid end. Shaving.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you guys so much.
I have so much fun stuff still coming. Oh my gosh.
Awesome. Congrats, Angel Girl. We'll go to say Gillette right here or Valet.
Gillette or Valet?
Yes, Karen, that mug is a glowy glass by Heisey coming in just a little bit.
Ooh. Beautiful.
So Angel Girl
already started buying for Phil. You're so on top of it. You're great. Congrats, Angel Girl.
Yeah. Just let me know in the comments which one you want, or you can do brown, black, however you want to do it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. And congrats. I agree, Susan. You guys do have similar tastes. That's really cool. Yes. Okay. So Halloween's a coming, and I've got a creepy baby doll for you. All right. So this is
Yep, got you, Angel Girl. Congrats.
This is, yes, you sure can. Thank you. So this is Sleepy Baby. Oh, we're so sleepy. Oh, we're awake. Okay, I am starting this composition doll at 55. She is from the 1930s. Now, I could not find a brand on her. I went through, and it could be a little him. We don't know. But look at the little eyelashes. Can you see the eyelashes still? You see we've got some crackled patina on that forehead, which is so good for Halloween. She is very cute. She's a big girl. Again, she is right at 28 inches from her feet to the top of her head. And her little nose has some rubbed off composition material. She has bright blue blinky eyes, which are just really pretty. They feel kind of, I'm not sure what the eye material is. They may be glass. She does have a little bit of a head injury at her seam, which is pretty par for the course with these composition dolls, as you can tell. And then the back also, we have some rubbed off paint for the hair. But so I was carrying her around this woman's house like this, and I went, she squeaks. She has a little squeaker right in there. And so I was patting her and I'm like, she squeaks. How crazy is that? So
Yeah.
I'm not sure if she is Horseman. Another brand that fit the face of her was Madame Hendren. And if she's Madame Hendren, she's worth about $600. But I don't know. There's no markings on her. And you know how hard these old composite baby dolls are to identify. Very, very different. Now,
Yes.
her little teeth are in there. We have little tiny upper teeth and little lower teeth. We have a little paint loss right there on the red. Now, I think that could probably be restored pretty easily, but I'm going to leave that up to the buyer. And she has a little place where the composition has come off right there on the side of her head. Her little fingers are all there, which is pretty darn cool. They've been worn and loved. There's the other hand. So little fingers all there. And then same with her little feet and her legs. You can see she's got some wear on her legs, but she's a big one.
Yeah.
She's a big girl. And again, 1930s for sure. Not sure of brand. The ones with the blinky eyes and the teeth are worth more than others that do not have the teeth or the blinky eyes. So really cool. She would be epic in your Halloween display as Creepy Baby. And you can hear the little rotation wire that her eyes are on inside her head. You can kind of hear it. Yeah, dress her up, display her under the Christmas tree, bring her out in all of her crazy, creepy glory for Halloween.
Right.
Yeah, I think she's really cool. So I was starting her at 55. Again, if she doesn't find a home here, we will go ahead and throw her over to eBay, but she's darn cool. And she may be German, she may not. I don't know. These are very hard to identify because they all kind of look the same. Right. All right. So this is her body, by the way. It is an old like ragdoll body. This is glue. I know it looks gross. That's dried glue. Something had been attached to her little brooches. That is old glue. It's not nasty, I promise. Or I would be touching it. Yeah. She's pretty cool, right? I know. I think she's fun too. And again, she squeaks and has her little squeaker when you go to Berber, which I just think is so cool. And you can see that is inside her. It's sewn inside her little body.
I think that's the first time I've ever seen one that had a working squeaker.
Yeah.
Sound maker.
So if you want my little squeaky lady, you want me? $5. Yeah. Miss Poopy Pants. Thank you, Karen. All right.
Awesome. Please don't leave that baby here.
Yeah, that baby's gonna stay.
I'm scared. Okay, I have some folk art and a really beautiful piece from Mexico. This is from the 90s, and it's signed by the artist on the bottom in Mexico. It's trying to focus on my ear. There we go. And I love the fact that it's that egg hand painted. So it's a ceramic piece or a pottery piece and then shellacked really nicely and then hand painted. And you've got the mallard coming out, the egg down here, and then one kind of hanging out up on top. Very, it kind of reminds me of like Artesania Rinconada type of stuff. But these are from Mexico, handcrafted, really cool for, birthday gift would be fun for this guy. So that's your first choice. And he does sit nice and flat. I just don't want to drop him. So he will sit fine. But then if you move around, he's going to bobble over. So you got to be careful. Oh, cool. Karen, I'm glad you got your little mice. And so that's your first choice. And he measures right about 4.5 inches tall.
Those
and that
cool.
there is just
I love that. Those are really interesting.
Yeah. And then next up in this choice, another folk art piece, and it's an egg as well. But this egg is turned wood and then nicely shellacked with hand painting all the way around. It does come with this original wood stand. So you have the turned wood. This is from Russia in the 90s. So it'd be considered Russian rather than USSR. And you've just got the really nice hand painted little town. You see the Russian style architecture and just the nice greenery and then the blue sky. I know, Susan, I know you do. And there's no damage to it. It's in excellent condition. And like I said, with the wood base, it's a really nice one to just kind of hang out. in your wood collection, or put that with some of your Christmas stuff would be nice as well. But yeah, really beautiful piece there. And they both measure about 4.5 inches tall, so about the same size. I'm going to just hold on to them like this so we don't have any issues. And yeah, I just love that bird coming out the side of the egg. Oh, see, I knew that was going to happen. Just being careful. And so I'm going to get in close on the hand painting real quick. Thank you, Susan and Angel Girl. I see you. So you've got very fine detail on this painting. And then after it's done, hey, JG, it's good to see you. After it's done, it's shellacked over it. So you can clean it off. You're not going to mess up the paint at all. Okay, and then once again, I'm just going to show this guy before we start our countdown. And that hand painting for the crack is pretty insanely done. Pretty nice.
Yes.
So thank you guys for both of your bids, Susan and Angel Girl. We're going to count down. Once again, the Russian turned wood has its wooden holder, and then the painted ceramic from Mexico has its signature on the bottom. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12. It's like the birds want to get into that scene.
Right?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for 22 or a bid in. Right now, Angel Girl is at 21.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you guys for the bids. Thank you for hanging out with us. If you would throw a thumbs up on the stream, 105 people in the house. Love to have 105 thumbs up. So if you would, it's free. Please do throw a like on here and subscribe if you haven't already.
Absolutely. Angel Girl, let me know if you want ducks in the egg or if you want the turned wood.
That's beautiful.
And then Susan Jackson will be right after you.
Oh, thanks.
I'm so glad that you're happy.
Place. Yes.
Okay.
Angel said one ducks. No worries.
And so then Susan Jackson, let me know if you're interested in the turned wood from Russia.
Awesome.
I'll just watch the comments. Thank you both.
Thanks, guys. Okay, we're going to do some costume jewelry brooches, starting these, David, at 14 for choice. And these are all really pretty. Now, the first one I'm going to show you. Lauren, hi, welcome. So good. Oh, that's so sweet. Send that to Red Mushroom.
Okay, I sure would. Thank you, Susan.
That is so nice of you.
So cool.
Thank you so much. You're always so sweet with the gifts. We appreciate it. Thank you. So, okay. So brooches choice at 14. First one up is this beautiful kind of a celery green one. And you're not looking at it wrong. It does have a pearly iridescence to it. And those stones glow green. Really, really, really pretty. And then also some little fine kind of pave style stones down there. Now, this is 3¼ inches long. All of the rhinestones are there, which I think is really cool. And here is your closure on the back. All right. So that's going to be choice number 1, that beautiful little glowing green floral piece.
Cool.
All right. Choice number 2 is going to be this little blue one. And these are all just fun costume jewelry. This is enamel. And I love these florals. They're so fun. And look at those sweet little pearl centers. Really cute. This one is in size comparison to this one, about half of the size. Really, really pretty. Love that bright blue. No issues. Here's the little pin on the back, ready to go. So that one is going to be choice number 2. Choice number 3 is perfect if you're going to go see Beetlejuice or celebrate Halloween. It is a huge black and white enamel flower. This is the largest of the 4 that I have in this choice, and it is 3½ inches in diameter. So it's a big one. Look how cute that is. Oh my God, I love that. So cool, depending on where you want to wear it, how you want to wear it on a scarf, wear it on a hairpiece, wear it on a coat. It is just a great statement piece and so good for Halloween with the black and white.
Oh, heck yeah.
You know, all things Beetlejuice are very in style right now.
All
So
things.
super cool. Last but not least, I have this one similar to the blue one, but it is a yummy kind of orange sherbet color. And it has a sweet little enamel leaf and stem, pearl on the inside. And then I love this mid-century starburst that is the center of the flower. So
Angel
that's
Girl,
going
yes.
to be your last choice. Yes, no worries. Yes, Angel Girl, we will make sure of it, doll. You are fine. Or we can wait until after. Totally up to you, but we can get it to you by
It'll
the
definitely get there.
Okay, so those are going to be your choices. Again, the first one is this beautiful lustery green. Again, the little green stones do glow in the middle and right here on the stem, which I think is fantastic. So beautiful. Or you've got, look at these together. These are really cute. Blue and peach, or what I call orange sherbet, right? I know, so good. Or our Beetlejuice inspired 3.5-inch huge enamel metal brooch. Okay, so I'm going to start a countdown, friends. Here we go. Thank you guys all so much for your bids. And again, those little stones glow like crazy. So
no, Angel Girl, we do Wednesday nights still at 8 p.m. Eastern. This Wednesday, we're going to be doing live shopping at Super Junk for a lot of new stuff that's in the shop.
Yes, don't miss Wednesday night. We'll be out at Super Junk and Monument. We just have taken a couple weeks off because we've had a lot of stuff going on. So, but yeah, no worries. We're always here on Wednesday. All right, guys. So I will start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Thank you guys all for the bids. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. It's definitely nice being here with you all.
Absolutely.
All righty, there we go. Thank you guys so much. In my age, woodies are difficult. Dominic, you're cracking me up. All right, so there is the bid end. Susan Lee, your 20 came in right after the bid end, sweetie. I'm sorry. So Debbie Gutierrez, first choice at 18. Just say blue, say orange or peach, green, or black and white.
Right. Okay. And then after that will be Nettie and then Susan Lee.
Awesome.
And then Phil.
And then Phil. Fantastic, ladies. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the bids. Just let me know in that order. So Debbie, then Nettie,
Debbie wants green.
Phil. Okay, Debbie's taking green. Don't blame you. That is a great choice, Debbie. Nettie, let me know which one you were going for. And then Susan Lee and Phil, you guys are next up. Thank you so much.
Nettie wants black
and white. You've got it. So green and black and white are gone.
So Susan Lee and then
blue and peach that are left. Let me know if you would like either one or both. Thank you so much. And then we're to Phil. All right. So I will communicate with you guys in the comments. Thank you. No worries, Susan Lee. You're good. And Phil, just let me know. Okay. No worries. We'll bring those two back for the recap. Thanks, guys.
All right. I already showed you a little taste of what's coming here. So first off, oh, that's so sweet. Debbie said, please send to Tammy. That is so nice.
You got it. You got it. That's super sweet, Debbie.
So first off, I have a beautiful mug. And it is made by Heisey Glass. I don't know if we're going to be able to see it in there. The light's going to mess it up. But there is an H with the diamond inside, and that says Heisey Glass. Now, these were made long time ago as souvenirs with hand painting. So we have Wellington, Kansas. I don't know if anybody knows of Wellington, Kansas. I don't. But it's hand painted Wellington, Kansas as a souvenir. It is antique, Heisey. And it glows like the dickens. So it is a really beautiful piece. You could definitely use it or display it either way. If I was going to display it like in my shaving stuff, I would have done it like that. But if you love some Kansas, I mean, it's a really beautiful piece. So this does obviously glow, that beautiful glowy glass. So it glows so much that it kind of looks like my hand's going to go on fire.
No, it is.
It's a beaut. And yeah, these were made for souvenirs. Could you imagine going in to like a souvenir or a gas station and having something like this? It would be pretty amazing. But you've got the orange for the Wellington and then the nice pink rose going around.
That's awesome. You know, now I want to look and see where Wellington, Kansas is.
I know. I meant to do that.
Sorry.
We may have gone through it, most likely. So that's your first choice. The second choice, I have a really beautiful antique piece of clear glass, eapg, and this is antique from 1896, and it's called Carmen by Fostoria. Is the design, and you've got that nice diamond pattern that goes around in the different panels. And they made, all different pieces. This would be the spooner. And so you just put your spoons in there for use or after use. And this one is in really nice condition. Now with these old antique glass pieces, depending on the amount of sun they get, sometimes they can pop a little bit of purple in. And you're kind of seeing it right now. There's just a slight hue of purple. And that's because that old glass starts changing tone a little bit. Okay, Wellington is famous for their beef Wellington.
No, really? That's where beef Wellington came from? No kidding.
That's interesting. Thank you, Prairie Stone. So weird. Beef Wellington, if you're eating that, drink it with, hey, collector at heart. And then, of course, just a beautiful spooner. Now on these little feet, no impact chips or issues, so it's in great condition. The more you know. I learned that from Karen Williams. So thank you, Karen Williams. And I love the design down at the bottom of the spooner.
That is gorgeous.
Really nice. And of course, these old pieces do have uranium in them. So it does have a slight green tint when you do the black light, but nothing to talk about, really. Yeah, it does kind of look like a little crown. This would also make a beautiful riser because you can set it down like that. And then you have the flat top right here. So you could definitely rise up that beef Wellington.
Oh, even put a little candle underneath that, like a little LED.
Yeah. Manganese. Thank you, Karen. I always get it wrong. Manganese. Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and count these down. Really beautiful pattern.
Ages again, David?
Huh?
Ages.
Oh, ages. This pattern was done in 1896. The Carmen by Fostoria. And then this one's Heisey, early 1900s.
Wow.
1800s. And Prairie Stone was joking, and you got us. Thank you so much.
Awesome. I was like, seriously, beef Wellington's so funny. Like, it doesn't strike me that Kansas would be where that originated from. So that's hilarious.
You never know. All right. So let's go ahead and start our countdown. And here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for our bid in. Susan Arvuvu, thank you for your bid. And I see Teresa in and Susan back in. Thank you so much. Spoons not included.
Yeah, I love that. That's really cool.
Thank you, Teresa.
And there's the bid in.
There's our bid in.
20 came in right after the bid end. English. Okay. Yeah, that makes more sense, Phil. Thank you. Yeah. So Teresa Karaska, congratulations. You are the winner. Let us know which one you want. And then right behind Teresa is going to be Miss Arvuvu at 18. We do have a transfer in here. I love that.
Yeah, and you could just say Kansas and clear, however you want to do it. Oh, you got the bridge for sale? No, we got two already. Yeah. Okay, Teresa, I got you for the beautiful spooner. Thank you. And then I believe Susan Arvuvu is next. Let me know if you're interested in Wellington, Kansas.
And then let's see. I think that's everybody. Yeah.
Extremely glowy. Okay. So I'll just watch for your comment, and you can just put in pass if you were looking for the spooner. Right.
Cool.
Thank you, Susan.
Thank you. All right. So I've had old dolls tonight.
Hey, Rose.
What is a good time without an old beat to stuffing Steiff bear? So this guy, okay, I'm only going to start him at 40. He was made between 1910 and 1920. Now I'm only starting him at 40 because his little mohair body has seen some things. He has lost his eyes, probably from all the stuff that he's seen in 100 years. They fell out. And he is beat up, but I found him still absolutely charming. His little feet are all dirty. His little knees, he's been working on the chains, and he's been out doing all kinds of railroad work and all those kinds of things. Look at this guy. So I will tell you, our little bear is beat. However, he is completely jointed. And usually with the Steiff bears, you can tell there's a little hump right here. And the humpback is usually what denotes the old jointed Steiff bears from others. So I believe him from everything that I found. Also, these little curved paws with the little embroidery in them. That is also Steiff design, as well as his feet. So his whole body, like I said, has just been literally, somebody loved the stuffing off of this guy, and I think it's so sweet and so special. These usually, if they have their eyes and all the embroidery, we're talking anywhere from 300 to 500 on this bear.
Oh, I believe that.
Pretty cool. Very excited about it. Again, there's his little Steiff, his little humpy body. And of course, he was made in Germany between 1910 and 1920. So great little guy. Still has all of his little joints and everything. Everything rotates. And all of these old jointed bears, if you find them even with the eyes gone, even with the embroidery beat up, they're still worth quite a bit, because again, he's over 100 years old. I mean, yeah, he's pushing 120. So it blows my mind. Phil said, almost thought Paddington, but Winnie the Pooh. It definitely gave me Pooh vibes when I first found it. I thought maybe this is an early Pooh. From everything that I found, especially with the build of his little muzzle as well, he's Steiff. So kind of hard to identify these little guys, but when you see one, you definitely know one. Yeah. And look at how he's sewn. He's just so precious. And he would look wonderful displayed with antique dollies. Maybe you could refurbish his eyes. It did say that the originals of these had what's called shoe button eyes, which I thought was really cool. And I think somebody could fix him up and give him some love. But I'm going to leave that to the buyer. All right. Yeah. So our very, very old antique bear, we're at 40. Again, reasonable price for him based on his condition. So we're going to start a countdown. Thank you. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm pretty sure he is right to the tip of the ear. 21. He's 21 and a half inches standing. Sitting, of course, we're going to be about half of that. So Susan Arvuvu, congratulations on your antique beat up teddy. Thank you so much for loving the weird things that we find. I love this guy. Thank you.
Okay. All right. So this is my last clock for tonight. Now, I do still have my antique clock that I'm bringing back for the recap. But this little feller is a beaut. I've sold one like this a couple of years ago with the nice gold filigree on the sides. It had a different face, different maker. This one is from 1950s, made in West Germany. And the West Germany is marked on the back down here on the bottom. It is a beautiful working timepiece. The only issue would be right here, a little bit of greening from age. I didn't polish it. You can most likely polish that up. Yeah. But it just, that's the natural patina that comes out of it. Working piece. I'm going to turn the alarm back on. So I'll show you the alarm does work. In fact, it startled us a couple times this last week.
It keeps going off.
You got to test it and make sure it keeps good time and the alarm works. And boy, it works. And it just winds down until it's done. You don't even have to hit snooze. You can just call it. Hey, Trendlin. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
Oh
I
my
hate
God, you're feeling better, Trendlin. That's terrible. I'm
I
sorry,
don't
girl.
do well with those. And it does have the nice glowy hands as well as the dial. So this is the type that, when the light's on and then the light turns off, it'll still glow a little bit for a while.
Yeah.
It's great condition on the base as well. It's the little stand, and I'll just set it right here just so you can see how it sits. It sits really nicely. That standard, like, iconic alarm clock look to it. You can definitely bring this down if you wanted to, but I think it looks good standing up. And yeah, it'll just keep on ticking until it's done. And all you have to do is wind it on the back. So on the back, you'll have the alarm winder, and then you have the clock. So always turn those counterclockwise. And it still has more winding to do, but I'm not going to wind it up anymore. So it'll ship without ticking. Let's turn that off. So yeah, you just wind it up, and there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and start our countdown. It's made, the brand is Wedgfield, and there's a couple of other brands that made the same style of clock. They all have different faces. So when you're looking online, if you're looking for a certain one, always pay attention to the name as well as where it's made to know if it's one of the originals or if it's like a remake from another brand.
Yeah.
So straight from West Virginia, straight from West Germany. Oh, could that be any different? Here we go. I'm going to start our countdown. Thank you, Tesla and Angel Girl. I am not myself. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for our bid end. And the ticking is a very light tick. I mean, you're going to hear it, but you can sleep through it. All right, Teresa, I see you're 38. Thank you so much. Hey, Terry, it's good to see you.
Hi, Terry. How you doing?
Did you say get out? We've got to go hang out.
Expected company. Just kidding.
All right, there's our bid end. So Tesla, your 39 came in right after bid end. So the first 38 we see on our end is Teresa. Congrats. Thank you all.
Congratulations. Thank you all for your bids. It's a cool piece. Oh my gosh. Terry, stick around for the recap. I showed the coolest mid-century tablecloth earlier. I hope you love it. Okay. All right. I have two of these brooches that I'm doing for choice. Both of them are really different. And I'm starting the choice for 24. So this first one is really cool. I'm just going to let you look at it and then you can kind of figure it out. Has anybody ever seen one of these before? And if so, I'm about to tell you what it is, but I'm going to let you guess. Look at the eagle on top of the helmet. We've got FCB on here. And then there is the top. Here is the back side. And it even says on here, patent 18.
I noticed.
Let's see. Patent is, oh my God, it's so hard to see, you guys. I'm so blind. 1874 is the patent. So this, what you're looking at, is actually a brooch. It's a badge, if you will. It is from the Knights of Pythias Fraternal Order.
Oh.
And they were actually founded in Washington, D.C., here in the United States in 1864. And their motto is peace through understanding. They do a lot of charity work still to this day with the American Cancer Society. Awesome. And I thought this was such a cool piece. And again, I picked it up and was thinking, wow, what a neat piece of history. This has to be something cool. Yeah. And sure enough, it is. It is a fraternal order badge of Pythias Fraternal. And they all have this FCB marking as well right here.
Interesting.
So again, it says it's copyrighted 1874. From everything that I found, this is probably from the 1940s. And again, it's hard to be sure on date because all of these are a little bit different. You can see the worn patina on the backside, but yeah, what a gorgeous piece. And again, what a statement piece to wear too. And then you've got a good story behind it. They were actually a fraternal order that did some good things. So pretty darn cool. I love that we're still talking about Wellington, Kansas too. All right. So this one is going to be choice number 1. Choice number 2 is brass over copper, and it is a water lily design. And this is an example of repoussé. Now, you may be asking, what the heck is repoussé? It is a metalwork technique that uses malleable metal, and it's shaped by hammering from the inside, and then it creates this relief technique. Again, this also dates from what I found anywhere between the 20s and 30s on this one. And the coolest part about this, so it's got this little bow here. There's the pin right there. Here's the back. But wait, it's a lock. So when you open it, and this is the part that kind of blew my mind. When you open it,
do it.
Look at these pictures of these men. It looks like Luke Perry over here and Johnny Cash right here. Can you believe that?
That is wild.
So it's like Luke Perry and Johnny Cash before their time. Don't ask me. But like, seriously, look at that. Does that not give you spitting image Johnny Cash? These are real black and white photos, by the way. Nobody just put those in there for fun.
You can say those are your people. Yeah, you can just say whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, such handsome men from back in the day. So they are in this locket in the repoussé piece. It is a lily of the valley design. Get you up real nice and close. And again, this one dates to 20s and 30s. This one is more like 40s. Okay. So these are your choices. Very, very interesting pieces. Really cool if you are a brooch collector, a pin collector, you like lockets, you like fraternal orders. Yeah, really cool, right? I know, very GQ. I agree.
Yeah.
I say bring the locket back. Bring the locket back. All right, Angel Girl is at 25. Thank you so much. I am going to start a countdown. Again, this is repoussé, which is a technique in metalworking, and it is just beautiful. It opens as a locket to who I'm calling Johnny Cash and Luke Perry in the same in the same locket. All right, so we're going to start a countdown, friends. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, right, Karen? 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. You know, I thought about that too. It could be like this was her husband and her grandpa, or her husband and her dad, or what have you. But I just love their pictures. I think it's pretty cool. Repoussé. Yeah. Repoussé? Okay, I don't want to say it wrong. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. If I am, I apologize. Tesla, you took the winning bid, sweetie. Do you want the repoussé, or do you want our Fraternal Order of the Knights of Pythias? Just let us know. And again, peace through understanding is their motto, which I thought was pretty cool.
And then Angel Girl.
Yeah, for 2 boyfriends, right? So Tesla first, and then Angel Girl, you have second choice. So thank you, ladies, for your bids, and enjoy. Those are 2 really, really unique pieces.
Okay. Is it my turn?
It is.
Okay. Well, while we wait to see those choices, this is a really interesting find. This was at that private pick. It says on here, Souvenir Postcards, Denver, Colorado. And when we were going through their ephemera, we found a lot of personal ephemera mixed in that we were able to pull out and give to her, different love letters from her mom to her dad, things like that. So this was one of those things that I found, and I was like, do you want to keep this? And we had fun looking through it together. She remembered seeing this all the time, but she was so excited that we liked it. She was happy for us to take it. This is full of all unused postcards, as well as a couple of oddity type of photos that they collected. Wow. And all of them will come out all the way out. I'm going to keep them in there just so I don't have to. And then there's some photos in here that also have some writing on them. And so we've got the roses there. And then the next page is where we start with some personal pictures. So we have an old family picture here. And let's see if I can focus. 1900 something. I think maybe if I pull it, 1907. So the 7 is underneath that. So this is a photo of Mom and Pa, Denver, Colorado in 1907. Don't know where
We're going.
but we're on the way.
That is, I wonder if that's their wedding photo. I bet it is.
It looks like a wedding photo.
They're so serious too. I love
it. So serious. And then the next page, you have a nice Happy Easter tide postcard, and that's got like a texture to it, like a sheen to it.
Yeah.
And once again, an unused. So I'll just take this one out just so I can show you. So you've got the postcards that are unused and see if it's dated. No date on that, but it says printed in Germany. So I'll put that back in a second because I don't want to tear it. Next page. This is where it starts getting real good. You've got a black and white photo of him training his horse.
This is so
like they got married and started doing some Colorado horse life.
I love his hat.
I know. And then you've got their family home.
Wow, that was fun.
And with all of the writing on here, it's really hard to show it, but it says, I think something day is wish I had a, yeah, it's pretty messy. My kitty is gone. I get pretty something. Anyways, it's something fun to read. I think, if you spend some time on it, you'll be able to make out what it says.
Is that a little kid? Because you're right, Karen, that would have been a shotgun wedding maybe, right? Yeah.
You've got a little kid on the fake horse
that is so cool.
Wooden horse.
Rose said that big pony was a draft horse. Okay. That makes sense.
There's a big horse. And then you've got like a downtown scene. This one has been colorized. And it says in the corner, if I can pull it up, I'm just trying to be very careful. Yeah. Julesburg, Colorado. So this was most likely the town that they were living in, Julesburg, Colorado. And it's a colorized black and white. Wow. And then we have over here, unused, Happy New Year card talking to Old Man Winter.
Oh, I love that. That is fabulous.
4-leaf clover in there.
Oh, she's a good luck New Year's baby.
Next page. This is what sold me. So I'm going to first show you downtown here. And this is the kind of black and white. So they would do black and white photos. And as they were printing it before it fixed, they would etch in a writing onto the actual print itself.
Okay.
So right here in the top. So I'm going to get in close so you can see it, but it's almost white on white.
Yeah. What does it say? I can't see it.
I'm going to let you all see it because I can't, while I'm doing this, I can't see it.
I can't tell.
But it basically has been written on, so it's like a storefront in the town. But over here, you'll be able to see it a little bit better. This one says, if it'll focus, sorry, with compliments of Parker Brothers, Julesburg, Colorado. And they've got their sweet potatoes and they've crafted them into like horsies or something.
What in the hell?
Let us show you
the man that produces these.
So it's like a fun tourist type
tater corn taters. Oh my god.
And it was a postcard.
Wow.
So that one right there, I was like, I love it. And she was like, the fact that you guys love that so much, please take it. And so this all was together. There's still more too, but I'm going to start a countdown in just a second. Thank you, Angel Girl. And then the last page back here is one more, or no, there's more. Bright and Happy Easter, unused again. Nice colors on that one. And then this one here is May Easter Be Joy, or I think there's an A under here. Bring joyous things with the cross. And then the last page is one more Happy New Year.
Wow. These are gorgeous. Yeah, those postcards alone are definitely worth that. And then look at that neat old antique book.
Yep. And they don't. Okay. Yeah. And so it has the souvenir postcards with Denver, Colorado up front. So it's all together the way the original couple intended for it to look. And I think keeping it together is really important. So thank you so much, Angel Girl. I'm excited for you to get this. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Just look at it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I see like a very primitive squirrel and a very large, like what are the water bear or no? What are those little microscopic
water bear pig?
Those weird microscopic bears. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't.
Somebody out there does. I know you know me.
Somebody out
there
on that one.
Talking about.
Well, congrats, Angel Girl. We have you some interesting potatoes that look like weird bears.
Amazing. That is so cool. I love that. I'm so glad. Thank you, Angel Girl. I'm so glad somebody snagged that. Okay. I have some antique plates. And these are beautiful. I'm starting these at 22 each. And this first one, let me get you in close. It is so pretty. Look at the hydrangeas. And it's got some transfer patterns in 22 karat gold. And then you've got like hydrangeas and what I think are either vinca or those might be, they look like vinca to me. I don't know. They could be violets, perhaps. I'm not sure. This particular plate is made by Royal Crown in Germany, early 1900s, like 1900 through 1910, circa on this one. Again, I told you we have a lot of antique pieces tonight, and they're all really cool. And I love to see these pieces find new homes because mid-century will be popular probably forever, but this stuff, it takes a particular taste and it's just so lovely. Look at the green and the purple. It's so good. And then it is marked on the back. It's very hard to see. There's the little branding mark. And then there it says Royal Crown, China, Germany on the back. So such a beautiful plate. If you were doing a plate wall, I think this would be a stunner on it. It is so nice. And size wise, we are at 8.5 inches in diameter. So 8.5 inch diameter antique plate from Germany made by Royal Crown in the early 1900s. Look at that hydrangea. So gorgeous. So that's going to be choice number 1. And then choice number 2 is, of course, made in France. This is Elite China. And this is made in Limoges, France. Yes, that Limoges. For those of you in the know, Limoges is not a brand. It is a region in France where lots of beautiful items were made. This dates circa 1910 to 1915. So still very old. And this pattern is the Primrose by Elite for Limoges.
Awesome.
You can see there's our markings on the back. I did find out this is really Elite really was a porcelain brand in the Limoges region. And of course, Limoges is known for their very hard clay that makes the porcelain so quality. So again, 22 karat gold edges, and look at the beautiful design of these flowers. I love that little crowning touch. Almost looks like it comes up to a little heart.
Yeah.
Stunning, right? Yes, Karen is right. Popular for wall plate displays. These are antique plates. Again, early 1900s on this one. Made in Germany. Such fabulous European antiques. We are here for it. This one is made by Elite in the Limoges region and is authentic.
Yeah.
Limoges. So those are your choices. That is correct. Rose blue says hand wash only. Thank you, Rose blue. And you can even see the edges. This one has like a little bit of green tint, which I think is so pretty. Look at that green all the way around. All right. So 22 for choice. These are wonderful. I can't talk anymore. They're wonderful. Put the candles on. They're wonderful.
We're almost there.
My brain is so done. Okay. So thank you so much for your bid, Susan. I am going to start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end on the antique plates. Yeah, perfect. I turn into the Swedish chef after 8 p.m.
Love it.
Risa isn't at 25.
I'm sorry, Teresa. I didn't see her first.
You are fine. So Teresa was the first person at 25. Risa, your 26 came in right after the bid end. So Teresa Griffith has first choice. Risa, you have second choice. Just let me know if you want Germany or France. That's how we'll do it. Germany, France.
Or you can see your underbeams.
Or you can take them both. Again, beautiful, like Karen said, for a plate wall. Lovely to display on a plate rack. These are stunning. So thank you so much. Teresa and then Risa.
Yep. And then Susan Arvuvu gets a chance too.
And Susan Arvuvu if Risa passes. Okay. So Teresa is taking Germany. I don't blame you. Stunner. And then Risa, let me know if you want the Limoges. Okay.
And if not, we have Susan Arvuvu behind it.
Yes. And then if Risa passes, Susan Arvuvu. Thank you.
Phil said what about this? Okay. Risa won France. Nice.
Risa. Thanks, ladies.
So I have some boy toys as well as a brass piece here. And let's start with this one. A really cool working, heavy-duty, high-quality compass made in India. 70s and 80s, I believe these were made in India. We have all of the, technical stuff you need up here. But what's amazing is it is a really nice piece. It does have a mirror attached. So technically you could use it for, a compact, like take care of your mouth. But seriously, it is a really cool piece. I've had it back here just sitting there for a while. All components work. If you know how to use a compass, that's great. If you don't, that is also fine. The cool part is you can always learn how to use a compass. When I was in the Army, I learned how to use a compass. And if we had the need for it, I would definitely relearn it. Yeah, you've got all the components in there. That does move correctly, but of course it has to be level. And so on the bottom, you have the adjustment here. So you can adjust the level that's on here that goes side to side. It's just a really cool talking piece. Also a great gift for someone. If you're wanting someone to know they need to come find you, give them a compass. Give them a compass. A nice heavyweight piece. And then it's just a really neat piece for a gift or just to have. And then the other little piece I have, I thought that this was pretty amazing. I've never seen something like this. A little desk piece that just says missing you. And it has the stand attached, just little feet. So it'll stand up. And I thought that would be a really fun little gift for someone that you're missing. And then I don't know, something about having missing you with a compass next to it, I thought was pretty cool.
That is really cool. It's a theme. I love that. Find your way home. I'm missing you.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So I'll open this up. Angel Girl, I see you're 22. Thank you so much. I'm just going to open it up so you can see them together. Once again, this is a nice working piece. So, here we go. I'm counting down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for my bid end. Thank you, Angel Girl. Tesla, I see you're 23. Thank you. And on this guy, he measures right about 6.5 inches long. So Angel Girl, I see you're 24. Tesla's in at 25, and there's our bid end. So Tesla, you get first choice. Let me know if you want the desk sign or if you want the compass. And then Angel Girl will be right after that.
Wonderful. Those are sweet. Yeah, that's a neat display. I like that together. All right. So Miss Tesla and then Angel Girl. And you guys just keep us posted. Let us know what you want.
Thank you guys so much. Oh, Tesla, I got you for both. Thank you. I think those are just so wonderful together. So I'm glad you're doing that.
Thank you, Jessica. Yeah, those are sweet. Okay, so I have some pendants. I am going to start these at 20 for choice. And the first one, and I told you I got into some really cool jewelry at this one. And I know I don't, always bring a lot of jewelry. Usually I do brooches or something, but I had such a good time going through all of her old jewelry. So the first one up is a buffalo nickel from 1936. And it is a real buffalo nickel. You can see the buffalo on the other side.
Nipple.
Nickel.
I was like, okay, got it.
Buffalo nickel. We had nick earlier, though. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we did. And then these little tiny pieces, I am pretty sure are real turquoise. I felt them. I'm pretty good at spotting fakey turquoise. I think this is real turquoise. This is definitely not real silver, FYI. Not real silver, but I just thought it was beautiful. And I love that you do have the native on this side. Such a wonderful piece of history to incorporate into a nice pendant. And you can see it hangs about like here. And size wise, just so you know, it's 2 inches wide. So just beautiful 1936 buffalo head nickel, beautiful native design on this side. Okay. So that's going to be choice number 1. Choice number 2 is really a pretty little piece of costume jewelry. It is an Aurora Borealis pendant with some little rhinestones around it. I love the shapes, kind of like an upside down little kite. And it is on its original little chain. So such a pretty piece. And that's like a cranberry Aurora Borealis stone. They're kind of a yummy red. Just gorgeous. Bye, Phil. Thanks for being here. Phil. Okay, so it's 1 1/4 inches, and the chain itself from the bottom of the piece to the top is 22 inches. Okay, so such a sweet little piece, very, very pretty all together, not marked or anything. And there is the little chain that goes with it. So you can see size wise, it's not huge, but it's enough sparkle to just give you a little something going on right there. Okay. Right? Yeah. Okay. So that is going to be choice number 2. Choice number 3 is actually from World War II. It is a Marine Corps locket. And this is authentic mother of pearl on it. This same locket is going for $45 elsewhere. And it doesn't have anything on the inside, but you could, if you had a father, grandfather, mom, anybody in the Marine Corps, in the service, wouldn't it be sweet to put their picture in there?
Absolutely.
So such a little sweet one. And I believe the heart, it might be gold plated. I'm really not sure. I just was drawn into that mother of pearl. I thought it was so pretty.
Yeah, I was gonna say that mother of pearl is amazing.
Yes. So that is choice number 3. And then choice number 4 is made in between the 30s and 40s. And this is amber banded agate with 22 karat gold all the way around it and a little bit of rose gold on each side.
Oh, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit of rose gold. And it is stamped on the back. It is really hard to see, but it is right there on that little edge where it is stamped. And it says 22 karat gold. And what a gorgeous little piece. This one measures 1.5. So 1.5. With the anchor is that navy. No, it's Marine Corps.
Marine Corps.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Yes. That's Marine Corps.
I thought, because it said Marine Corps, but I'm like.
Marine Corps has an anchor mixed with other things.
Fried, which is possible.
Yeah. No,
yeah. So those are your choices. And we have the beautiful little silver and turquoise pendant right here. We have the really pretty little Aurora Borealis pendant with chain right here. We have the Marine Corps World War II mother of pearl locket that opens and has 2 spaces for pictures. And then the amber banded agate that's 22 karat gold with rose gold around it for the pendants. And this one dates between the 1930s and the 1940s, and it is stamped on the back.
Wow.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I love this for fall too. So pretty. Yeah. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Angel Girl. Thank you, Rose. Does Buffalo Nickel have a chain? No. It can take any chain, though. No chain on this one, just a pendant. Okay. Angel Girl at 24, you took the bid, girlie. Let me know which one or ones you want. We'll call this Buffalo Nickel, Marine Core, Agate, or stones. You can just say rhinestones. Okay. And then behind Angel Girl is going to be Rose Blue at 23.
And that's everybody.
That is everybody. All right. Fantastic. Thank you guys so much for the bids. And I know, like I said, normally I'm not bringing this much jewelry, but presented with the opportunity, I certainly loved finding it. Yeah.
Right. Right. When you can find it, you get it. So.
Okay. Angel Stones. Okay. So Angel is going to take our Buffalo, our Marine Core, and our agate. You've got it. And let me know, Rose Blue, if this was the one you were going for. If not, we'll bring it back for the recap. Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Angel Girl.
Thank you, guys. Okay, she passed. No worries. So I have straight from the couple's own souvenir stack that we went through. I have 4 different souvenir postcard fold-out pieces. They are new old stock, not used. And they're in relatively good condition, and they're from the early 1940s. All of them do have like a Roman numeral date at the bottom, all in the 40s. So we're going to start with this one here. So we've got, first off, Long Beach, California, the Queen of Beaches. Okay, and so these you would open them up, and it's unused, never written on. So it was there all for themselves, after their trip. And they're double-sided, so you open it up, and they just pop all the way down. And you can see they're double-sided. I'm going to try to touch them as little as possible. They're in great condition. And this one here is the only one that just has 8 going down. So the edge is perforated. So I don't know if it originally had 9. The others have 9 each. So this one has 8, but I do believe that's all they had. So for Long Beach, you have just a nice picture of each little place way back when in the 40s with a write-up underneath it. Great for journaling, great for scrapbooking. And what I love about these is you can, if you have like a clothespin kind of display, you could have wire and then hang these up and just have them laying out so you can see the whole thing. Or you can take them apart and actually frame them. And then on the back side, you have like some nightlife and things like that. Beach scenes and all that. So that first one is Long Beach. We'll stop right there and I'll just set it to the side. So that's your first one. The second one is California, the Golden State. And this one has 9 double-sided, so 18 pictures total. And on this one, you've got the mountain, you've got a state capitol, more mountain scenes, the redwoods, all the way down to some beach scenes, some rocky stuff. And then all the way on the backside, some more. Look at that crowded beach.
I love these. And you see repros with these fonts and the designs and stuff, but these are actually the old ones from the 40s, which is way cool.
Yes. And once again, they're so cool to just hang like that if you wanted to.
Yep.
So that one's just the state of California, the Golden State. Next up is Lake Arrowhead, California. So obviously they went to California quite a bit. He was probably stationed there. And these open up and you've got, looks like the Yacht Club yacht club and other things going all the way through. Of course, the beach. The beach. And then on the back side, downtown stuff as well. Going shopping. I love to look at the people and the cars and these things. And once again, all in great condition, never used. So technically, you could also send these to someone that misses these locations. Last but not least, where they ended up, Denver Mountain Parks, Colorado. And that's cool, Brenda. You're close to Lake Arrowhead. I've never been. One of the places I definitely want to go. Dying to go to California and just go up the coast. And then this one is, of course, Denver, Colorado. So you can see the mountains in the background, some different mountain ways. All of this area right here is totally grown up with houses by now. And then all the way down, cool roadway scene. I think that's on Lookout Mountain. Yeah, Lookout Mountain. We've gone up there plenty of times.
Oh, Brenda said Lake Arrowhead isn't far from her. That's cool.
Yeah, isn't that cool? And then the backside. So they're all $8 for choice. I'm not seeing any interest, and that's totally cool. Once again, we have California Arrowhead. We have Long Beach, California. We have this other California is just the California state, Golden State. Put that right there.
Very cool.
Last but not least, we have, I'm just going to keep it folded up, Denver.
Love those. Those are really fun too for framing if you're doing a vignette wall. They are great to keep together. Such neat pieces of ephemera from the past.
I agree. All right. I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. I'm just going to fold them up so we don't damage them.
Thank you for the bids, Rose and Tesla.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for your bids. And here we go. I'm going to start counting down from 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for 9 or a bid end. And on these, you'll just we'll go real simple with Long Beach, California, Lake Arrowhead, or Denver.
Awesome.
And Rose Blue, you took it at 9. Congrats. Just let me know which one or ones you want. Just do Denver, Lake Arrowhead, Long Beach, or California.
Great.
And then after that will be Tesla. All right. Got you for Denver.
And Tesla.
Thank you so much. And then Tesla, Lake Arrowhead, Long Beach, or California. Thank you guys for your bids.
Those are great. Yay. So Rose is taking Denver, and we'll see Tesla, which one or ones you would like.
Yeah.
Just let us know.
And I'll just watch the comments. Thank you. Okay, no worries.
A gift for a friend there. Well,
okay. Awesome. Well, these California ones will come back for the recap. Thank you.
All righty. Okay, I have a comforter, and this is from the 70s. This is my newest item of the night, which 70s, whoa, sorry, I hit my table. 70s is pretty darn cool. I'm starting this at $38. And it is a Joan Walsh England comforter. Last week, I sold the paper dolls that were from 1967. And Joan Walsh England became very popular in the 60s and 70s with her precious little illustrations. Now, this has a tiny stain on one little part of it, which really wasn't a deal breaker for me right there. Okay, just a tiny stain, and that is on the back side, by the way, down towards the bottom right here. So not a big deal, but I wanted you to know it's there. Otherwise, this is in lovely shape. It is a really nice lightweight quilt. Size wise, it's pretty good size. It's 92 by 64, which I'm pretty sure that fits a queen. So super sweet, nice and lightweight. The back side is just white. And it has been quilted and stitched all the way through. And it has these precious little kids. And it says, hold on, in different colors all the way around. Good grief. Joan Walsh, England, at the bottom. And then at the top, it says, "A friend is someone who likes you."
Oh,
Just so sweet. And then it's got these nice little 70s calico patterns in between. So super darling.
yes, Janet. Someone will drop it for you.
Yes, Janet, one of my mods will drop it for you. You got it, darling. So super cute and really a great buy from the 70s, straight out of the 70s. And I love Joan Walsh England, the books, the paper dolls, the poetry. So sweet. So, and look at that little outfit on both of them. Oh my goodness. Just darling. So I'm going to start a countdown. Thank you, Angel Girl, for your bid of 38. We appreciate you guys hanging with us tonight. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Isn't it so cute? I know. I just want to like cuddle up under it and feel like I'm like 5 years old of the 70s.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your bids. Yes, Holly, I love that stuff. So good. Thank you, Lisa, for dropping the merch link. Yeah. All right, here is our bid in from Lisa Girl, Angel Girl. This is coming to you for 38. Congratulations. It's so cute. Thank you.
Love it. All right. So I remember my sister had some stuff like that.
Yep.
So my next items, they're fun key fobs, little keychains, taking you back to your childhood or your kid's childhood, depending on. But they're all, vintage for sure. And I'm going to start out with the little princess phone. These are so collectible, and they've done remakes, little ones from China that you can get. This one's legit, an old vintage princess phone. On the bottom, there you go.
My grandma and Grandpa Pete gave me these as a kid. They were in their junk drawer, and I was like, "Oh, I love these little phones for my dolls," and they were like, "Have them."
Yeah, and that's what this reminds me of. These all remind me of, going to Grandpa's, seeing all of his stuff like hanging up in the shop, with the different keys on each one, so he knows which one's which. Yeah. So that's your first one. Very, very kitschy. Next up, I've sold one of these before, and apparently a lot of people collected these back in the day. A little knife. It has the two blades. It's a little pocket knife on a chain. So you've got that blade, and then this little guy right here. Don't have any nail to pull it out, but there you go.
Oh my God, that's the funniest knife I've ever seen.
Yeah, and it's got that cool abalone style on the face, both sides.
Oh, I love that.
So that's your second one. These are great to put on your keys, great to like hang around other things. Just, get clever with it. I also have this little Coca-Cola bottle, gold Coca-Cola bottle, and they're all on their original little chains that they came on, which is awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Great to put like with your Christmas Santas or something like that. And then next up, I don't know if RV is still in the house, but this is probably the coolest thing I've seen in a hot minute. It's an actual smokable pipe. And you'll see on the side here, when it focuses, it says briar. So it's a real briar wood pipe.
What?
And
wow.
You've got the whole inside here as well as in the mouthpiece. I've blown through it. It does have air that goes through. So if you want a little pocket pipe, this works.
Yeah.
But it's never been smoked, so that's good. So that's your fourth choice. I think that was the fourth. Thank you, Susan. I see your bid. Last choice. I've had this I have one of these. Sorry, I have one of these like this in my little shadow box because I'm an ex-photographer. Well, I'm still a photographer, but not practicing. And if it'll focus, pissing me. Sorry. Okay, is it focusing? I'm talking about being a photographer. I can't get this stupid camera to focus. I'm like, it's not that hard.
Good, you're good. You're good. Right there, right there.
There we go.
Oh my God.
So a nice film canister, and it still has its original string. Probably would have come in a little one of those little gumball machine things. So these are the choices. Thank you all for waiting for me to figure all that out.
I
And
love these.
aren't they so cool?
Yes. Myth's laughing at you because you're cursing. Yes.
You know, if that's the worst curse I do today, I'm doing pretty damn good. So here we go. I'm going to set them up and put black behind it. Maybe we can actually see them. There we go. So those are the choices. Thank you all so much. Donna, I see you're 12. Let's count down. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. Hey, Sam. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking for 14 to be the highest bidder or our bid end. Thank you, Lisa. You've been awesome.
Yay. Those are so, we love those, but you guys knew that. And I know you guys knew.
This stuff was my passion when I was a kid.
Oh,
all right, there is our bid end. So Susan Stonestrom, you get first choice, and then Sim. Film, knife, phone, Coke, or pipe. Pretty simple.
And then behind Simone is second. We got Donna, Angel Girl, and that's everybody.
Okay, perfect. Thank you all so much.
So Susan, then Simone, then Donna, then Angel Girl.
Okay. Susan, we got you for the knife. Congrats. Take that off so we don't confuse
Simone, let us know, sweetie, which one you want. I think I might know, but I'm not for sure. So tell me if you want more than one.
Turn around that way.
And then Donna and Angel Girl, you guys are up next.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
That's what I thought.
Okay, right. For Coke. I didn't know.
Simone's taking the Coca-Cola. Donna, which one or ones would you like? And then Angel Girl. Awesome. So I love that little pink phone. That reminds me so much of my childhood.
Yeah.
Okay. No worries, doll. Angel Girl, do you want film, phone, or pipe?
Film, phone, pipe.
Phone or pipe?
Oh, that's
yes,
cool.
Debbie. Yes, 1,000%. I worked for Southwestern Bell in the early 2000s, and then AT&T bought us out, and then we were AT&T. But I was Union and the whole deal. Yeah.
Okay, no worries, Angel Girl. So was that everybody?
Yep, that is everybody. So if you want those for $10 each, pipe, phone, or film, holla. Otherwise, we'll bring them back for the recap.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
All righty. So I have some interesting antique ephemera choices. And again, this was all out of that house. Rose blue, just let David show you whichever one you want, sweetheart.
Yeah, just let me know, Rose.
Tesla, you don't have to do that, baby. Thank you, though. You're so sweet. Okay. Rose blue, let us know. And then Tesla, it is okay, honey. You don't have to do that. I think I have one still somewhere.
No, yeah. Rose blue, I got you for the phone.
Okay. And then, okay, Susan, okay, we're there. All right. So I'm starting these pieces at $12 for choice. And the first one is The Secret of a Happy Day. This dates from the 1890s to like 1905, somewhere in there. And it does have a little inscription on the inside, best Xmas wishes from Anna V. Tremmel. Really sweet. So this little book, as you can tell, so old, The Secret of a Happy Day by Charles E. Graham Co., Newark, New Jersey, and New York. And all of these pages have beautiful art lithos and little poems, just to let thy Father do what he will, just to know that he is true and be still. Look how sweet that is. So all of this has like little snippets, poems, positive thoughts, and so on. And then you've got all of this wonderful art on the inside. Yeah. Very old, like 125 years old. No big deal. Still together, has its binding. Here's the back side. and it says Golden Hymn series. Okay. So this book right now is going for way more than that online, but I've sold these before and I know what they're worth. So I'm just starting these at 12. Okay. Next up, I have a Burlington Railroad bundle from the 1930s. And this has Burlington Lines Code of Safety Rules. And I think this says, September 1st, 1931, to take effect at 12 o'clock noon, and reprint June 1941. Okay, so these look like definitely from the 40s. This is general rules for employees. Remove from paths or walkways anything that may be present injury or hazard. If unable to do so, report the proper officer. Paper, rubbish, shavings, sawdust, greasy waste, and discarded clothing must be cleaned up. Ooh, greasy waste. I don't even want to think about that. Okay, so you're going to get this for the second choice, the Pacific Northwest and Alaska, which has lots of little snippets about the PNW, the Olympic Peninsula. I know a lot of our watchers are up in Washington, so pretty darn cool. Info on Seattle. And this also, I believe, is 1940s from everything I saw. Okay, so you'll get the Pacific Northwest and Alaska. And again, put out by Burlington for the railroad. And then you're also going to get, for choice 2, Burlington Line special instructions governing inspection of track instructors and protection of trains during unfavorable weather conditions. Oh, something just fell out. Oh, how cool. Look, it's a 1947 Burlington calendar was inside here. I didn't even know it just now fell out. America's distinctive trains. And looks like Way of the Zephyrs, Burlington Route. Pretty darn cool. Okay, so it's going to come with it. And then this little book, which looks like this dates to 1938. Okay, so 1930s, 1940s, Burlington Railroad. I know a lot of you guys may have had family that worked for the railroad. David's grandfather worked for the railroad. Yep, Rose said grandpa worked on the railroad while in the Army, then was discharged. Yep. So really neat little bundle. That's going to be choice number 2. Love it. Choice number 3 is probably my personal favorite because it's freaking weird and it's really old. So this is dating from 1850 to 1889. It is a composition book, and you can see we've got some water damage, okay? And it says Beyond Comparison. And you can see, look at this neat little logo. Always reliable. Okay. And again, 1800s. This is someone's zoology notebook from either college or high school. Kingdom of animals, subkingdom of branch, order, carnivores, families, genus, species, variety, individual, single. All right, so we have all kinds of biology and zoology cryptic primitive notes. We've got an amoeba for figure 1. And look at this old handwriting. Is that not the coolest? Again, I thought this was kind of fun too, maybe in a Halloween display. Contractile movement of the amoeba, figure 2, amoeba proteus, and they have drawn all of the little figures, just like was probably on the blackboard when someone taught them. Colony of Hydra tincta echita on shell, turnabout by a hermit crab.
Nice drawing.
Right?
Nicely done.
Yeah. Then we get into sea urchin biology. Okay. Then we have a starfish cross section, which is really interesting. Then we have, check this one out. This drawing I think is pretty impressive. And it's labeled. Again, we're talking zoology from the 1800s. Okay. 100 and what, 40-ish years old? Yeah, cursive, not taught in school anymore. Agreed. Nervous system of the clam is what we've got going on here. Let's see. Torpedo marmovatus. Oh my, I don't know what that is. Then we have a human of vertebra and notes about that. Again, the drawings, the handwriting, the composition book itself is spectacular. Then we have anatomy of the Cunner male lateral line fish. And then we have some eras.
Wow.
Mesozoic, Cenozoic, Paleozoic. And then the rest of the pages in the composition notebook are blank. Oh, nice. So such an old, weird find. I fell for it. I thought it was amazing. And so these are your choices. The little book from the late 1800s to early 1900s. The Pacific Northwest and Alaska Burlington Railroad pamphlets and guides and calendar. These are coming as choice 2 altogether. And then choice 3, this really bizarre little composition notebook with all of the zoology notes inside. So cool. That's cool, Tesla. I know. I love stuff like this myself. So I'm going to start a countdown. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. All of these are worth way more than $12. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Awesome. Heck of deals on antique, ephemera, very wild. All right, so Angel Girl. Okay, Tesla's in at 14. Thank you so much. Risa, I see you as well. Angel's back at 15. Thank you, ladies. And there's the bid end. So in case of a tie, we take the first person that we see with that amount, which would be Angel Girl at 15, then Tesla at 15, and then Risa. Okay? So Angel, Tesla, and then Risa. Let us know which ones you want. We'll call this one Happy Day. We'll call this one Old and Weird. We'll call this one Railroad. Okay? So Happy Day, Old, or Railroad. All of them. You've got it, love. They are all coming to you. Yeah. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Angel Girl.
Yes. All right. So this is my last round. And I'm going to call it my miscellaneous weird round. Things that I really wanted to bring, but I couldn't pair them quite right. So these are leftovers of getting it all together, and I love it. So first choice, starting these off at 14, we have a vintage 60s cigarette compact, and it's the green leather, like a dark green leather. And on the inside is lined with wood, like you would do for cigars and stuff like that. It does work. The spring-loaded cig holders are.
That's so cool.
I think it's cool for display. If you have an ashtray, an old lighter, just lay this out, laying out like that, whatever. But I just think it's a really nice piece. And the fact that it's all still together, you have some wear in the corner, but that's about it. And it's nice. A nice dark green. So that's your first choice. Everybody loves Tonala. We've got a nice Mexican quail, nice hand-painted piece here. I love the blue on the back. So it's kind of bright with the yellow as well. That's your second choice, Pretty Bird. Next choice, I had to grab it. I love selling these. This is a Lufkin vintage to antique expandable carpenter's ruler. Why I picked it was because someone had a mess. Someone had a bad day working on it. It looks like blood. I'm pretty positive it's paint. But I thought with Halloween coming around, how cool is that to have like legit stained red paint on your ruler that looks like blood. So it may have been his last job. I don't know. But fun to decorate with these guys. All right. That's what I'm saying, Holly. It looks like someone really made a coffin, maybe. I don't know. Last but not least, this one is a very collectible piece. It's a cast iron, red painted stove from the 40s. And it's for a dollhouse, toy stove. Up here, sorry about the shadows, but up here it says up here it says Champion, and then down here Geneva. So Champion is the maker, and then Geneva I guess that's the type of stove possibly. But yeah, I looked online. These are very collectible. So if you like your vintage toys, this is definitely a cool one to put up in your display. You can set it up there and put some littles on top, whatever
Yeah.
you want to do. So those are the choices. I know, weird that they're all together. On Trippy, on the stove, it is right at 3 inches wide. So 3 inches wide on that.
Cool.
And then, yeah, and this little guy is about 3 inches.
Very cool.
About 2.5 actually.
For choice on all the levels.
Yep, these are all for choice. They don't make sense. Height on the stove is, hold. I should use the bloody ruler, but I'm not. It's just over 3, so about 3.25 inch tall.
It's a Mexican tinola bird, Tesla.
Yeah, Mexican pottery, and they hand paint little florals and stuff, very folksy. And then, of course, the cigarette case. So here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. I know, weird. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You can always put business cards in there as well.
Yes, Lucinda, I know. I love those littles from the 20s. Aren't they sweet?
Same.
Let's see here. You're at 14. Tesla's at 15. And Angel Girl was at 14. And there's the bid end. So Tesla 15, let us know if you want the ruler, the bird, the cigarette case, or the stove, or you can take them all. And then same question to you, Angel Girl, once we get to you. Thank you, guys.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Put these all together. Okay. Tesla, we got you for the box.
Okay.
Awesome. I think. Oh, no. Wait,
no,
Tesla, did you say bird?
Bird.
Bird?
Bird for Tesla.
Got you, Tesla.
And then for Angel Girl, let us know, love, if you want the little stove.
The bloody ruler.
Or the bloody ruler. Colonel Mustard did it with a bloody ruler in the conservatory.
Yep. And I'll just watch the comments. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay. This is my last round. And Angel Girl said she's going to take the rest. Thank you, Angel Girl. Those are all yours. Congrats.
Thank you.
Awesome. Oh, we always put it up on the screen, Tesla. So I'll highlight it just like that. And just always look at the screen and you'll see the current bid. I'm sorry for any confusion, honey.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So these are costume jewelry just for fun, but I grabbed them because they're fun. So $10 for choice. I have this purple fun. It's kind of like a charm bracelet style, but it has all little cabochons and funky looking. I thought it was maybe lucite. I'm not sure. It's like a plasticky. None of these are stones, by the way. These are not real stones. It's kind of like a plasticky lucite material. But I thought the purple was pretty, and I love anything that kind of has a bangle or a shake to it. Really, really cute. Okay, so that is going to be choice number 1 for 10. Choice number 2 is this cool copper arrowhead bracelet. And it has like some little glittery flecks. Again, these give me lucite vibes, but I'm not sure. And it's on this hammered copper bracelet. It has a little closure right here, just like so. You snap that closed, and it is so pretty. So that is going to be, again, this strikes me as like 60s or 70s. Okay. So that is going to be choice number 2. And then choice number 3 is probably my favorite. Look at this. It is bright green with emerald little rhinestones all the way through it. Again, these are not stones. They're kind of like a plasticky lucite. I checked. Does it glow? It does not. However, it kind of glows on its own. Look how bright those are.
Yeah.
So cool. So that is your 3rd choice for a bracelet. And again, it has the same kind of clasp
Angel
Nice.
Girl is asking to see the size of,
You
or
got it.
no, the size of the arrowhead.
You got it. But yeah, I just thought this was bright, vibrant,
Yep.
pretty. It definitely reeks vintage bracelet. I just thought it was so cool. So the size on the arrowhead one, let me look for you. Measurement wise, oh my goodness, come on. Okay. Measurement wise, from the clasp to the holder is 7.5, right at 7.5. And then I love this one. This one is, let me measure it for you just so you know, because I have wide wrists. Not everything fits me. So I get it. Definitely want a measurement on these. 7.5 on the green as well. And then let me check on purple for you just to be sure. I just thought these were fun. Just fun vintage costume jewelry.
I'll be right back.
You're fine. Purple is going to be right at 7.5 as well. They're all 7.5. Okay. So all of them are 7.5 in length. So I'm going to start a countdown, guys. Thank you so much for your bids. Here we go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Small wrists have sections removed. So, yeah, these bracelets, like I said, were all just on the table. And she said, no, my mom didn't have expensive taste in jewelry, but she was always very stylish. And I said, you know what? I don't have expensive taste in jewelry. Don't buy me a diamond. I don't want one. So I said, I relate to that. I completely get it. I like just what fits me, what suits me. So yeah. Lucinda, congratulations. You took the bid at $14. Let me know if we'll just call this one purple. Okay. Arrowheads or green. Okay. And then same question to Leslie, and then Angel Girl, and then Tesla.
Lamb chops mad. She's like, it's dinner time.
Lammy, is it time for third meal, Mama?
Beg me to get up in my lap.
Yeah, she's like, yes, it is. Let's go.
I want to watch my show.
So good. So Lucinda, Leslie, okay, green and purple are going to Lucinda. You've got it, sweetie. Thank you. Love some fun costume jewelry. And then Leslie, let me know, honey, if you would like the arrowhead bracelet. If Leslie passes, we're going to Angel Girl. If Angel Girl passes, we're going to Tesla.
Okay.
Okay. Leslie's going to take the arrowhead. Congratulations, ladies. Thank you so much.
All right.
For your bid. I can get all that written down.
Yep. Get it written down. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you all what's happening next. It is time for our recap. And clean look. I saw what you said. Yeah, that cigarette case will hold a 3x2, but like a regular size that's like 3.5 long, it wouldn't fit in there. So, so it is time for our recap. Thank you guys so much for sticking around with us. We had a few things that didn't sell earlier on, really fun vintage items. So we're gonna show you those items and tell you the price. All we ask you to do is put in the name of the item and the price. Clean, that was already claimed previously by Angel Girl, but I'll keep looking for another piece like that for you.
For sure. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. So we'll just start out with this, and if you're new to the recap, this will be pretty easy to see how it works. So I have 3 of these left. These are from the 40s. They hold 8 to 9 front and back. Thanks. Postcards all in there, and they're combined in there attached. So these are all $8 each. I have California, the Golden State. I have Long Beach, California, and I have Lake Arrowhead, California. So those are $8 each. Just put in the name of what you're wanting. So it would be Lake Arrowhead, California, the Golden State, or Long Beach. Okay, and those are $8 each. Long Beach. And then next up, let's get my stuff together here. You would think I would be more organized. Oh, California. Trippy, that's a cool one. Let me find it for you. California. Yeah. Okay. Trippy, I got you for California, the Golden State.
Awesome.
Awesome. And then I have a set, a 1930s, almost antique. And this is the Vollrath enamelware. And these are done as, this one right here is your measuring cup. And it's a large measuring cup. So you have the ounces up to 64 ounces. And of course, you've got some nice wear on it, which I think makes it look really nice. But it comes as you've got the measuring cup and the worn bowl with a little handle. These come together for $36. Just put in enamelware 36. Very collectible, very nice, primitive pieces. And then for $14, I have this beautiful Heisey cup. We were having a lot of fun with Wellington, Kansas. Now we have to go.
No, that beef Wellington comes from Kansas. No.
Not really.
We're kidding.
Beautiful glowy glass, custard glass by Heisey. So $14, just put in Kansas glass or Kansas mug 14. The backside displays nicely without the Kansas shout out. So just put in mug 14. And then, I have this real wood briar pipe keychain for 10. Just put in 10 pipe, or this old film canister, 35 millimeter film necklace, and that is also 10. So $10 film or $10 pipe.
And does that little pipe work? Just curious.
Yes. So you take it apart, the little hanger things in the middle, you pop it open, and then you can see the hole in here.
Oh my word, it does.
As well as in here. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a working pipe. If you want a one hitter, that's the way to go. All right. And then, so I got you for the mug. Thank you. I also had this shaving kit left, and this is from the 30s, 40s. I'm looking for it. Looking for it. You think I'd be more organized? Well, there it is. So yeah, from the 40s. I just wanted to make sure. So all together, you've got the original razor in its container, and it's a metal container that seals up, clicks down. Angel Girl, I see you for the pipe keychain. And you have all the blades in there as well. This comes with the Bakelite on the base, and that's your little brush. That all comes together for $34. Just put 34 razors. Yes, the Arrowhead is from California. So Lake Arrowhead, California. And then it just has all the pictures of the lake, just the life around there. And I think it is a really cool set. Skipper's doing good. He's actually hanging out over here with Rainbow, but Lamb Chop is all up on me like,
oh yeah,
what are you doing, Daddy? And I also have these 3 cannons that are amazing pieces, great for your desk. We have solid wood and brass. These are all made in Italy. We have wood with the wood moving wheels, and this is actually a cap gun. So you put the cap inside, release that, and it makes the boom. Or the metal one, or the cast iron one, that is also made in Italy. So they're all $18 for choice. So these 2 are cap guns. This one's a solid brass cannon. So 18 cannon, put it in there, and we'll make sure we get the right cannon for you. Set those aside. And then I also have this really beautiful fall colors, fall foliage.
Church fan.
$8, $8. And it's all yours. All right. Awesome. And then last but not least, I promise this is it. Antique clock, beautiful clock. And this one is the musical from early 1800s by Ansonia Clock Company in New York. And you have the music piece at the bottom playing a really nice tune. You have the angel here, and then you have Beethoven and Wagner, and then the music lyre with the angels up top. Thank you, Angel Girl. Good night. I appreciate you so much. And this was 105, asking 105. It's a working clock, beautifully working clock. And yeah, that's all I can say about that. It measures right about 12 inches. And that's everything for me.
Okie dokie.
That's going to be made.
I have a couple of pieces left, and I wanted to show you guys this is the Miriam Haskell unsigned brooch that I have. You can buy it elsewhere for $165, or you can buy it from me for $50. And there it is. The little leaf slid off earlier and I put it back on. It is brass. It is unsigned Miriam Haskell from the 40s. She was a U.S. jewelry designer, very famous for her costume jewelry. And this is her turned wood acorn piece. If you ever find the matching necklace to this turned wood acorn piece, by the way, there it is for $338.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty epic. And like I said, you know, you can get this one elsewhere for $165, or you can buy it from me for $50. Just type in Miriam Haskell brooch. Then I had this marked LK, L Ray, Elka, we don't know. It's Bakelite. I'm asking $40 for this brooch. It is stunning. Oh, damn.
No.
It is signed on the back right there. We've tried to figure it out. The whole chat. We've got either Elka, LK, L Ray, Elra. We don't know. And this is real Bakelite and enamel. It is beautiful. It dates to 20s, 30s. And I'm asking $40 for it. So just put in $40 Bakelite. I'll know what you mean. Then I had these little boogers for $14. We have the peach.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. So Lucinda said brooch.
If you want the Miriam Haskell or the Bakelite.
Before we move on more.
Bakelite was $40, and these are $14 each. Peach flower or blue flowers. These are cute little enamel pins. Great shape, no issues. So $14 on 14 for the peach. Sorry, I'm about lost at words right now. 14.
You're doing great.
Okay, Lucinda, I don't blame you, girl. That brooch is, you will not find it anywhere else. It's amazing. Yeah. Okay, let me write you down for that one, Lucinda. Thank you, doll.
Hey, cute fluff.
Cute fluff, how you doing, sweetie? Good to see you.
Thank you for helping.
All right, and then, oh, I had these really nice, hard to find blue morpho pieces. I have the little heart locket. These are all $25 each. I have the heart pendant. These are made from butterfly wing in the 40s with hand-painted glass. That's how you've got the palm trees and little sun and the mountains and everything. So $25 each. These pieces go for like $75 and up, no lie. So this would be $25. This one is not two-sided. It is just old metal on the back. Okay. So this one is $25. This one is $25, and it is two-sided. You've got a mountainy scene with a pine tree, or you have your beachy scene with the palm trees and the birds. So this one's also $25.
Risa says number 2.
Two-sided. Okay, you got it, Risa. And then this one is just one-sided, but it does have a bevel on the back. And this one is a little smaller palm tree with bird, and it does have the chain at 24 inches. Okay. So you can do any of those for $25. And again, those are good prices on those butterfly wing pieces. Those of you guys that are jewelry collectors, you know how much those go for. So Risa, let me write you down. Hang on. Bear with me. Okay, so the reversible one is going to Risa.
And Lucinda wants 3 butterfly.
The butterfly, 3 butterfly. Oh, the third one. Got it. Sorry, I'm like half brain dead tonight, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay.
Apparently, I came in at the right moment.
So the only one left right now is this one, and it is $25. Okay. blue morpho wing, super cool from the 40s. I had this little Aurora Borealis left. Originally, I had that at 24. I will do this one for 15 if anybody would like it. And that is a 22-inch little chain. So 15 on the cranberry Aurora Borealis stones on that little pendant. And oh, I had my rad tablecloth. Oh my God. And the composition doll. Okay.
Hold on. Trippy's in for 15 Aurora.
Okay. Got it. Trippy, that is yours, doll. Thank you. Let me write it down. Congratulations. There you go. Oh my God. $15 for Trippy. Got it. Thank you, Trippy. Congratulations. It's so pretty. Okay, I had my mid-century Eames era tablecloth, 84 by 48. I'm asking 78 on this. These patterns that are real from the 50s go for 115, 120 and up. So yes, this is $78. It has no issues whatsoever. It's like brand new. And the most fabulous atomic mid-century abstract design. 78, type in tablecloth. Now you could put this on the back of the couch. You can make pillows with this. It is just next level. It is real authentic 50s bark cloth. So, and here's, you can see it's got that taupe and white kind of background. Yeah. And then that green, yellow, red, brown, just so cool. All right. So 78 on this. Yes, I know. Yep. Lucy, this was at that private pick, and it is just, it's perfect. It's just beautiful. So 78 on the tablecloth or throw or whatever you want to call it. And then, oh, my little composition girl. I had her at 55. If somebody takes her tonight, I'll do her for 45. She is really fantastic. She's from the 30s. She's the perfect creepy baby doll. Look at this. Perfect baby doll for Halloween. And when you pat her back, she has a little, you can hear it. Yeah. She has a little whimper. So 1930s composition baby doll with open and closed eyes and teeth. Type in 45 and she can be yours. Okay. Otherwise, all that is going to head on over to eBay. Let me make sure I got everything. Yes.
Kathy's in for the creepy haunted doll. Kathy, I can just tell you, thank you, because I thought it was going to be here for a while, and it creeps me out.
Thank you so much. She's really cool, and I know you're a toy collector and you love the stuff we love too. So I'm glad she's going to a good home. Rosie Clover said she has pneumonia. We'll try to take care of that before we pack her in the box. We'll give her kisses, tell her night-night, and we'll send her on to Kathy's house. So Kathy, I got you for the doll. Thank you so much. And if you are watching on the replay and you're like, you know, I think I want that, and you didn't see it claimed in the chat, please definitely just let me know and we will get you fixed up. So thank you guys again for loving all the antique items. I know we had some weird out of the box items tonight, but that's the fun of these sales and finding fresh, cool stuff every week. So thank you so much, guys, for supporting small business and my mod squad. I couldn't do what we do without you. So thank you, Lisa, for bid ending. Thank you, Holly, for answering questions, and Victoria and Amy and Karen. Thank you, girls, for just always having our back. We appreciate you so much. Guys. Yeah.
Appreciate it. And yeah, just going out to you guys. Make sure to follow us or get on our group on Facebook. And yeah, Wednesday night, we're going to Super Junk. It's going to be crazy. Last week, we had to postpone because of just stuff going on. Just a quick update. Everything's great with our son. We just have to wait for him to get everything squared away so he can come up here and stay here. So everything's good. Thank you all for your support, and we love you all.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for, again, supporting small business, showing up, commenting. You don't have to buy a damn thing. Just being here for us means a lot, especially right now. So thank you guys again for all the love. Thank you for all your purchases. Invoices will go out tomorrow. So if anybody has a question about anything or there's something you were thinking about that you wanted from the recap, just holla and let me know and we'll get you invoiced tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you again, guys. Peace, love, and vintage. We'll see you Wednesday night for Super Junk at 8 p.m. Eastern and back here next Sunday also at 8 p.m. Eastern for the Coleman Collective. Thank you, guys. Big love. Have a great night.